Hello, wrestling fans, and welcome to Wrestling Gap. Honestly, thought I was already live. I forgot to push the actual go live button on the YouTube station. But anyways, we are here. It is Wednesday, and I mean, it is time for Wednesday Night Dynamite. We're starting it out with the Hollywood Hunk and Jon Moxley over on AEW side, NXT's side. Looks like they were doing a little highlights of Scarlett Bordeaux, and then now it looks like we've got Johnny Wrestling and his crew, but we're going to be concentrating mostly on AEW tonight. Da, 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 da. Let's listen to me say it twice. All right. So how's everybody doing at home? Hopefully I'm right on with this. I did see that. Samo, whatever we're calling you. Thomas. All right, well, anyways, I'll be calling the match, and then I will get to your comments, or she will if she gets in here. We got Jon Moxley working on the Hollywood Hunk. That's his new name. Something Nimeth. I can't remember his first name right offhand, and I don't have a cheat sheet. All right, Jon Moxley's working on that shoulder. Look at he's walking out of the corner now. Jon Moxley with the big chop. Woo! Charlotte Flair style. Throws in Ryan Nemeth. Looks like his name is. The Hollywood Hunk. Fighting his way out of the corner, though. Gotten the former champion on his toes. Jon Moxley not paying attention. Was he not training? He does look a little soft. Into the corner, there's a big drop kick by the Hollywood Hunk. Hunk is all sorts of fired up. Turns around and... oh! We almost had him in the hurt lock. Full Nelson right there. Got him in a triangle choke, which is just a choke here. Picking him up. DDT. Hello.
Hello.
And that's it. Jon Moxley with the dub.
That was fast.
Yeah, well, I don't know if it should have lasted as long as it did. Old Jon Moxley with the 1, 2, 3 after the paradigm shift. Oh, he's getting a chair out. He's got the furniture. He's going to take a seat. Make himself at home.
Moxley, Moxley, Moxley.
Right when he woke up this morning. Oh. David Goggins style. He wants to get that title back.
To get back. Anyways, hey everybody out there. How's everybody doing tonight? Looks like we got some people in the chat.
Well, hopefully we got some people in there.
Looks like we got...
If you're new, make sure you're subscribing. I did forget to say that.
We got Weasley out there. We have Jacob Hagin. Hey guys, we have Walter out there. Hey Walter. Samoa's out there. It looks like he looked at his message about the white one, and he says, Ryan Nemeth, I feel, is trying too hard to be his brother. He needs a new gimmick.
Right? I couldn't find a picture of him being blonde, so I put him on my thumbnail as a brunette, because I just couldn't find one of him being blonde. He doesn't have a lot of photos floating around yet.
Oh, of his blondness?
Mm-hmm. The old Hollywood Hunk.
Nice. Jon Moxley's just talking about wanting that, that title back. He's going to try to get it back, I guess.
Yeah, an exploding barbed wire match.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you?
Weasley's like, what if AEW got Scroll? What?
Well, it looks like he's backstage at New Japan, so hypothetically he could still wrestle for AEW because they are going to do that little joint venture. So Marty Scurll still could be on AEW TV.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people would be happy about that.
Right? Yeah, a lot of people would be really happy about it.
I just love learning new names.
Vindicator is in the chat. Hey, Vin's like, I forgot Moxley had 0 tattoos. It's very rare.
He needs to get about 30 of them right on his face.
On his face?
Yeah, so he can fit in.
Just on his face,
Just
though.
his face, though.
Just his face. No other parts of his body.
From the
just
neck
his face.
up, and then his hands, and then his feet.
Right.
So it looks like he has a suit on, but it's actually his real body.
Uh-huh, yeah. Well,
Do it backwards.
He can't get enough
He's
of that
addicted.
feeling of being in there. Well, Weasley's like, when Dolph gets like, oh, he needs to come to AEW and wrestle with his brother and team up to be called the Nemeth Bros.
Right?
Yeah, I think that Dolph should just stay with WWE and retire there.
The Nemeth Bros.
Walter's like, Jim Ross, Tony Schiavone, and Excalibur commenting on AEW. Yes, and that was the whole thing about the Big Show or Paul White. What he's going to possibly be doing is commentating over on AEW.
On a new show that they're planning on coming out with on Mondays.
So that's...
It's called like Evolution or Evolve or Elevation or something.
Is
Starting
it
with
just
an
on
E.
their YouTube channel?
Yeah, it looks like it. Just on YouTube.
Oh, cool. Well, good for
Well,
him.
hopefully it's in the daytime, because if it's on between 6 and 9, I can't watch it.
Right?
My time. That would be 8 and 11 Eastern time.
Walter wants to know, I'm good, how's NXT? It looks like it's pretty exciting over there. Just as a quick update, it looks like they have
Dexter Lumis.
Dexter Lumis out there with
Johnny Wrestling.
Johnny Wrestling beating the poo out of him, supposedly. Because, you know, he kidnapped Austin Theory, supposedly. But we don't know for sure if he really did it. But
Pretty sure he did.
so I was like, I wonder how Vince is reacting losing Paul. Ugh.
I don't know
Paul's
if he
a
even
big
cares.
Boy. I'm pretty sure that he can do whatever he wants.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
it
not
might
like
be
they
tough,
were-
but it wasn't like he didn't offer him money, and then Paul said he wanted more, so he went to AEW, and it's like, how much money did they offer? Or is he just, cutting off his nose to his face? Would he have got more at WWE anyways, but less than he was making? And so he went to make even less over on AEW?
Right.
Because I don't see AEW giving him a bunch of money.
Something, right? Jacob Hajine's like, I have a friend who's wrestling in a barbed wire board match tomorrow, and he is facing Madman Pondo.
Hell yeah, that sounds exciting. Is it going to be on the internet? I'd watch it.
Moxley is going to be in a match kind of like that, too.
Yeah, exploding barbed wire death match.
Mm-hmm. That one.
I watched one of those the other night, and they're pretty cool looking. I think it's going to be pretty fun to watch.
We have Will Raleigh Sport in the chat. Hey,
Will Raleigh.
Says, hi guys, big show to AEW, big news. Yeah, I
Big
mean, that
news,
is
right?
pretty big news.
It's the big show news.
He's not, it doesn't look like here at this point like he's in a wrestling type capacity. It's more along the lines of commentating.
Whatever, he's going to wrestle Shaq. Don't ruin my dreams.
As of right now, it doesn't look like it's going to be much for wrestling. I mean, that can change down the road. But it's just a commentating on what looks like AEW's new show that they're starting on Monday nights or Mondays at some point. Anybody out there have information on what that's called? Because Travis thinks it starts with an E of some kind, but we're not sure exactly what it exactly is. Simo's like, well, I guess Big Show is canceled, but why would the Big Show be canceled? It's on Netflix, and Vince has no pull there.
I wouldn't assume that Vince does, but maybe he does.
Rally's like, he's done nothing for WWE for a bit. Big Show. Yeah, he hasn't been there. He hasn't really done a lot of wrestling stuff there for a while, so it's not, it's not that big of a deal that he's not there, right?
Deathmatch.
Ooh, exploding barbed wire death match. Walter's like, is Jon Moxley leaving AEW and going back to WWE? No, sweetie. Why would he do that? That's just silly.
That's Elevation.
Oh, Elevation.
That's what I thought.
AEW, new show, AEW Dark Elevation. Soon, every Monday night on AEW YouTube. So it is going to be at night on Mondays.
So if people don't want to watch that third hour Raw... No, I don't know what time it's going to be on, so I can't say that, but...
Right.
Look at that. We got Ray Phoenix, Lance Archer, the Murder Hawk.
That's
the main event tonight.
Ray Phoenix versus Lance Archer?
Yes.
Oh, fun. They had stuff to say about it.
Look at them. They're friends. They've been teaming up the last 2 weeks. They've been on the same team. It's going to be for a ladder match for a number 1 contendership for down the road against Darby's belt. Should be exciting.
Yeah, totally. Should be really exciting.
Now, who's going to win it? Who's going to win tonight? And then who's going to win the ladder match? And then who's going to beat Darby Allin for the title? Any of them? Or will they just keep the title on Darby?
Maybe. They might keep that TNT TV title on him for a little bit longer. Oh, that's nice.
Kicking his ass.
He's like, tell him, please.
It's like, I ain't gonna tell him
him.
that.
Tell me what
Don't
he's saying
sugarcoat
and
it.
Don't.
Oh, well, he's had some
The
pretty
worst.
good partners.
The worst.
Oh,
Oh, jeez.
oh, right into the
water bottles.
empty water bottles.
Oh, they're not going to get their deposit
They're
back
like
on
in
those.
catering or something. I don't even know where they're at.
Totally not getting their
Everything's
deposit back
empty
on
and
those
clean.
bottles. No deposits on those are coming back. Let's see. Jacob Sheen says my friend's name is Bull Bronson and it's going to be on a wrestling app.
Huh.
Oh, cool.
Well, that's pretty cool. Jake Hagar, Brandon
Samo
Cutler.
says he's got a commentary and wrestling contract that's been stated of his role in the company. Nice.
With Hangman Page. Look at that. Isaiah Cassidy, after attacking Page last week in that suit.
Oh, yeah.
In the Jacksonville Jaguars suit.
Yep. Because he's part of, what's-his-face's little stable.
Big Money
fund.
Matt. $3,700 he got paid for that jump. That
So,
beatdown.
Walter, what's going on over there? It's Johnny Gargano still with Dexter Lumis. They're rolling around, having a good hay and rolling the hay on there.
They are not rolling in the hay.
They are too. Raleigh says, okay, so it just said he's commentating on wrestling. Okay, interesting. Show versus Big Show. Shaw versus
Starks,
Big Show.
Brian
Shaq versus
Cage,
Big
the
Show.
Varsity Blondes.
We have Dougie
Up
2
next.
West in the chat. Hey, Dougie 2.
Hey, Dougie.
Dougie's like, you guys love AEW? Wow.
Who doesn't love AEW?
You guys hate NXT and Triple H probably. Actually,
No. Got that on over
we
there.
actually are watching that also. We're just trying to give it so that we're more attention-wise to AEW rather than NXT. But we'll probably throw in updates throughout the night.
Like right now, we got a commercial break, so we can absolutely talk about what's happening over there.
Yeah.
With Dexter Lumis.
NXT, I mean, it's Dexter Lumis is going up top to kick the pants off of Johnny Gargano, which it's not a title match or anything. So in all reality, Johnny Gargano should lose.
Right.
And in a big way.
And we're definitely not fanboys. I don't hate to like somebody else. I can like two things.
Right.
It's amazing.
Are you a fan of both? Either one?
Or do you like just NXT?
Do you like, or have you subscribed to us? Are you new? Thanks for joining us in our chat.
We are here every Monday,
Big
Wednesday,
fat
Friday.
shout out to you though. Dougie
I do like when people get in here. Dougie. Isn't that a dance to do the Dougie?
I don't know, but it's I don't know. Maybe. Walter is saying that he's going for Lance Archer for the win on that match over there. Interesting. This guy's a unicorn.
What is Brian Pillman's partner's name? Something Garrett or something? Right?
Who?
Pillman's partner.
Pillman's partner?
It's a Garrett, isn't it?
Maybe. I don't know.
The Hollywood Blondes.
Maybe. It might be Pillman.
I know who Pillman is.
But
Brian
I don't know
Pillman
if
Jr.
I don't know if that's his. It probably is his partner, but I don't know.
I think it's like Lance Garrett or.
Javier says, "Were you shocked when Show left?"
I mean, we don't really see him. I just figured he was working in the back or doing some publicity stuff.
Maybe.
And so I didn't even think he would ever, it'd be like Titus being somewhere else. I would have never thought him being somewhere else because I thought he was under contract already.
Right. Javier also said, and we need Shaq versus Show, no rules.
Right? Maybe exploding barbed wire match, like a death match.
Raleigh's like, who wrestling guys missed it? Thanks. Who's wrestling on like AEW? Nobody.
Right
Jon
now, that
Moxley
match is over.
wrestled
Jon
a
Moxley
guy.
won and then gave us a little talk about how he
wants that title. He's gonna beat the poop out of somebody.
He lives it. He's addicted to it.
Yeah. And over on NXT, it's Johnny Gargano versus Dexter Lumis. And it looks like Johnny's getting choked out.
Looks like he's about ready to go out.
He's passing.
I think he's gone. He's done. Ring the bell.
Right?
Dexter Lumis with the dub.
He's petting him. So creepy. The Dexter Lumis petting thing kind of creeps me out a little bit.
Right.
All
right. Well, it looks like AEW is back.
Vindicator's like, AEW news show will be the elite of the elitists. Not really. But I think Monday Night Wars from the 90s will be replaced by picture-in-picture battles and who can out-recap who. But the problem is, Vindicator's AEW is going to be on their YouTube channel on their AEW Dark. So it's not going to be on a network television station.
And we're a long ways away from that. But you're right about Wednesday. It's definitely a picture-in-picture battle and who can do the best recaps.
So it looks like the Young Bucks back there with their pops and their mom taking some family photos.
Yeah.
Because they're on the bus. They're like, look at us, we're on the bus.
We're on the back doors of the bus.
Well, Walter's like, Starks and Cage for the win. Walter's like, Dexter Lumis should get arrested for kidnapping. But we don't know he really did it, Walter. So, yeah. So Wade Barrett is a remote correspondent over there on NXT, huh?
Griff
Garrison. Let's see. Dougie says, sorry for just assuming I'm low-key stupid. Nope.
No, you're fine.
At all. I totally understand assuming that kind of stuff.
I see it everywhere. Every time I see somebody comment about WWE, it's always AEW's better or vice versa. I see it constantly.
No,
so
he's assuming that we're just AEW fans because of our thumbnail. And
Well,
we're not just AEW fans. We just have decided because AEW was new and we've actually stuck with it for
We've
the
done
whole
every
time
show.
It's been on TV.
Every one of their shows, even their pay-per-views.
We're making that kind of a main focus for Wednesdays. But we do like NXT. NXT is very exciting and we try to keep up with everything that's happening over there because a lot of those guys you'll start seeing up on the main rosters over on Raw and SmackDown. So it's just good to be involved in it also. So we'll try to give as many updates as we can. We're just not going to give play-by-play over there.
Right. But we will give recaps.
We have Fat Laces in the chat. Hey, Fat Laces says, hello, my name is Fat Laces, and I'm a Jerichoholic.
There you go.
You just made the list! Simo's like, White is hosting AEW Dark Elevation, which will be on Mondays on YouTube. True that. That's what we read, too. Rally says, did you see that Johnny Gargano said, if it wasn't for Daniel Bryan, little small guys wouldn't be wrestling. Now, like himself, he paved the way and thanked him. Which is really weird because they had other small guys before Daniel Bryan ever existed that won titles and everything else and were really, really good. So I don't know how Daniel Bryan is the one that paved the way. But
Daniel Bryan did a lot.
Johnny Gargano.
But obviously Rey Mysterio was one of the
lot of the Lucha guys.
gatekeepers, right?
I mean.
All right, here we go.
Brian
Pillman's
in the chat. Hey,
starting it out.
Joven. And Jacob Jean says
Ricky
my friend is
Stark.
400 plus and Madman
Wow.
Photo is 300 pounds. Wow, those are pretty big guys.
Irremovable
Raleigh's
force.
like, did you like Wade Barrett back in the day?
I did.
I've got some bad news for you. Loved that.
I still like him as an announcer.
Yeah, we got Landon Awesome in the chat. Hey, Landon.
Awesome.
And Walter's like, Sting will be at AEW tonight after the Cage Powerbomb.
Ricky Starks is working on that arm. This is Brian
Griff.
Pillman. Oh, is that Griff?
Or is that the other guy?
I thought that was Brian Pillman.
That's Brian Pillman.
Pillman's
He's
a little bit
mullet boy.
thicker. Well, he's a little bit thicker. Yeah, he looks just like his daddy.
Mullet boy. Okay, so now Griff's in there.
Now Griff Garrison's in there. All right, Ricky Stark in a little bit of trouble.
Jacob Jean says,
Working
let's
right
go
on that
Pillman
arm.
Jr.
Yeah.
Landon's like, big things come in small packages.
Yes.
You know, that is a saying that you hear sometimes.
Like Dynamite. You know, I guess you could get a lot of Dynamite in a lot of big packages too.
I'm pretty sure you could get a bigger bang out of C4 and in a smaller package.
Yeah, but it's smaller. Yes. All right, Ricky Stark. Griff Garrett. Or no, we're back with Pillman, isn't this Pillman? Yeah, this Pillman.
Indicator
They must have switched back in. I did not see the tag.
Vindicator's all for the 20 minutes in,
Oh.
and I feel it's time to start some CM Punk, Ronda Rousey, and John Cena comeback rumors. Totally.
Oh.
Landon Austin's like, Pillman Jr. looks just like his father. Well,
Doesn't
you
he?
can't deny who his daddy is, that's for sure.
Yeah, he does look a lot like his daddy.
I wouldn't know.
Hopefully he doesn't have the issues that his daddy had.
I don't know who his
Two.
father looked like or who he is. Starks is like, let me kick you in the noggin. That's
Noggin
for kicking
kicks.
me in the noggin outside the ring.
The chop. Woo!
Do you hear that?
Did you see how it accelerated through him? He didn't stop it right at him. He accelerated through.
He's
Like trying to hit a home run. Ricky Stark into the corner. Pillman over the top. What's he got here?
I don't know.
Oh, poked him right in the eye, I
I
think.
guess that works when
Maybe
you
a quick left. Jab.
hit the
Oh!
corner ring thingy. It gives you more clout to
Pop him.
Yeah, you probably don't want to hang out on that side of the ring on the outside, especially with
Brian Cage. The machine.
Oh,
Oh God.
Ow!
I
That
think
would
the
hurt your
steps would hurt
butthole.
more.
Your
My hole!
Oh, poor Brian
Poor
Pillman's
Brian
hole.
Pillman.
His
That hurt.
hole.
That hurt.
Hole.
I guarantee that hurt when he came down and landed on that
His
step.
hole. Picture in picture, but we got Brian Pillman getting beat the frick out of by Stark, and now Cage is active.
Now Brian Cage is in there.
Brian Cage is kicking the poop out of him after he popped his hole over on the
Oh my
stairs
God, he
over there. That
shoved
was
the
horrible.
corner of the stairs right up his behind.
That was pretty not fun. Landon's like, Pillman Jr. looks like his father, okay? Simo's like, Griff Garrison keeps on getting mistaken for Jungle Boy. How is that possible?
He's a little bit bigger, but
he doesn't
and blonde.
Look, I mean, I guess the hair.
They have the perms, the
I
same
guess
perms.
the hair is kind of the same. But in all reality, he's like a foot taller than him, and so I don't know how you could even remotely, like... But I guess people can.
I think they have different colored hair, don't they?
It's pretty close. Like, it might be a shade different, but not that much.
That's pretty funny.
Guy Dawson's in the chat. Hey, guys.
Hey, Guy.
Hi, guys. How are you doing
Doing
tonight?
fantastic.
Awesome. And says, Dougie, you're not stupid. Everyone makes mistakes. It's all cool. Exactly.
We're all good,
Everybody's
especially
cool
in
this
here.
chat. Raleig's like, wonder when Taz's son gonna get a chance in the ring, or maybe he's a bit too young, not sure. Do you guys know? Think he's 17, 18-ish?
I don't know how
anything
old
about
he
his
is.
son.
I know that he's out there, which means that something's going to happen at some point.
I know
But
he's
I do
still
not know anything
training
about him.
and stuff, but I've never heard anything about him. I don't even know his name. Like, you just call him Taz's son. Do you even know his name? Because I don't know his name. So,
Bugs Bunny.
I guess Ricky Stark's like, well, I'll show you how a slap's done. And he's like, here, let me show you how to punch like a girl. That's to Pillman Jr., who's getting his mullet beat in the corner.
Right? I'm super excited about that commercial on right there. That's 3 championship fights on the 6th, by the way, for UFC 259.
Nice.
Look at that.
And
Quick
Landon's
snap,
letting it-
backdrop.
saying Jungle Boy's dad is Luke Perry. Yes.
Yes.
His dad was Luke Perry. Yep. He is
Beverly
a Perry
Hills
boy.
90210. That's all I know him from. I don't know if he was anything else, to be honest.
Vindicator's like, I wish Cage would change up his color scheme. It makes me think too much about Halloween. Oh, he's wearing the orange and black. It's kind of a reddish orange.
That reddish orange, yeah.
It looks kind of like stuff that, as she's over on the NXT right now, that some of the reddish
Shotzi.
orange colors that Shotzi wears.
Well, that's over. It looks like Brian Cage has pinned him. Oh, wait, no, never mind.
No, he's still beating
He's
his
just
mullet up in
celebrating.
the
I'm like,
corner.
did they literally have a match in during picture-in-picture?
Nope. He's still beating a poop out of him. Poor Griff Garrison. He hasn't had a lot of time in there.
Yeah, the Hollywood Blondes obviously have the...
bald show. Yeah, well, the big show's going to be out there.
Right. The Hollywood Blondes obviously have the advantage in tag team time together.
Oh, yeah.
Because Ricky Stark and Brian Cage, I don't think they've ever had tag team matches together, really.
Not really. And they're
couple
singles
feuds.
wrestlers. They're not really tag wrestlers.
So a tag team should win this, but how good these guys are, I just don't see
They will
it.
have
Look
to,
at him just
they'll
curling him.
have to get Stark back in there in order to win.
Yes, yeah, Cage isn't getting take the fall.
There he goes.
But here he comes
So
in.
Stark's coming back in after he beat the poop out of Pillman for a little while.
Absolute Ricky Stark just attacks his back.
Fat Lisa's like, oh, it's Garrison, like Mr. Garrison. Okay, that's right.
Okay.
Fat Lisa says, here's a serious question. Was Brian Cage ever a collegiate athlete?
I do not think so, but I could be wrong.
Guy's like, his name is Hook, Taz's kid. Well, that's a great name for a kid.
That's pretty cool. Here's Rust over on NXT.
Raleigh says, did you see what Jim Ross said recently? Kenny Omega, WWE champion. Whoops, 20 or 30 years at WWE. Sometimes you're going to mess up. Love JR.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. And at the time, the champion was Drew McIntyre, and Drew McIntyre even said something about it. But Drew McIntyre has nothing to say about it now. All right, Cage tags back in.
Oh, they are still beating the crap out of Pillman. He has not gone over to Griff and gotten the tag in
that hot tag.
Griff's just over there like, dude, I can't reach you from my corner.
Yeah, it's been a minute since they tagged.
You know what he reminds me of? He reminds me of Vincent D'Onofrio, his younger days when he was the Thor character. He was the, he played he changed the tire. He was like the car guy or whatever on Adventures in Babysitting.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
He kind of, his face kind of reminds me of Vincent D'Onofrio's face.
Uh-oh. Stark. Lifts up
Nobody knew who
Pillman.
that was.
Misses the chop. There's a hot tag. Here comes Garrison.
Fat Lace is like, any LA Knight sightings happen yet?
No.
No, honey. We haven't seen.
But he did report to the Performance Center for, he's part of that class.
About that huge group of people that they have introduced.
It's pretty funny that he's already been on TV. It's, a couple of the girls have already been on TV also because of the Dusty Rhodes Women's First Ever Classic.
True.
Tag
a
team
couple of
tournament.
them made their debuts during it.
Yes.
Landon Awesome's like, Taz was a beast when ECW was still relevant.
Oh, boy.
True
One of the
that.
best in the business.
And
1, 2, and...
Oh,
Cage with the save. I don't even know where he came from. Was Cage already in the ring?
I don't know, but why didn't, what's his face?
Oh, big clothesline from Pillman.
It's a good thing Stark got out of the
way. Here
way.
it is.
He would have been landed on. Here, do your final.
Absolute Ricky Stark. Trouble. Up.
Oh.
Clothesline off. Oh, no. Kick off the top, but that should be it.
Get him.
1, 2, and 3. No!
Stark,
Ricky Stark.
Out of that? Dang.
Absolute Ricky Stark.
Twilight Sparkles in the chat. Hey, Twilight, Sunday. Right? That's a very bad day for a lot of people. Oh, man. Over there, freaking what's his face? Swerve is beating the crap out of Leon Ruff again. Jesus,
leave Ruff alone.
Get alone.
He beat him up last week after Ruff beat him.
He's like barely
Ruff pinned him in the
85
center of the ring.
And he's like this tiny little boy. God, you're mean. What a bully. Ryoto's in the chat. Hey, Ryoto.
Look at this.
Would like to see LA.
Oh, that looked like he landed right on his head and neck. That looked dangerous. 2 and 3. Hopefully he's okay in real life, guys.
I'm sure he is because Brian just talked to him for a second. You could see he was whispering to him.
Yeah, he dropped him right on his head.
You're right. I just want to make sure you're okay.
Brian Pillman, Griff Garrison just lost.
Whatever their tag names are or whatever.
The Hollywood
lost
Blondes.
To,
the Hollywood Blondes. Right?
Oh,
the lights went out.
Get beat the crap out of us. It's not Sting.
Darby, maybe?
It's Darby.
Oh, as he's being drugged?
His little commentation about being dragged.
And Sting's got the gloves on. They got some great music playing.
Opening up the
body bag. And he's fine.
Hey, look at me. I'm good.
He's still got his gold.
That's just weird. Now it's Sting. It's Sting!
Did he drive him back? Is it going to be both of them? We're, 11 days away from the major pay-per-view, so...
I was waiting for Tony Schiavone to say it's Sting. There it is. It's Sting! Here comes! Raleigh's like, is Brian Cage there? He's so big. Sorry, off topic.
Yes.
Have you seen Matt Cardona in Impact? He's so jacked. He's massive, bigger than when he was at WWE. He looked that way when he came over to AEW for the 2.5 seconds he was there. He looked just as big, by the way.
Big dude.
Oh, look, he has Taz's son in the body bag. Sweet.
He's got Hook in the body bag.
Hook is in the body bag. And Darby Allin's coming down on a...
Zip lining in.
Down. Got to be careful with that shit. People die.
We saw this in the 90s a lot in WWE. WWF at the time.
You got to be careful because people die.
Yeah. Well, make sure you pay your people enough and you don't have to worry about it.
True that. Don't skimp. Let's see. Dougie says, Taz versus Sting last man standing match, please. And Raleigh said that loves Serena Deeb. She's great in the ring. She is a really good.
Isn't she?
She's pretty good in the ring.
One of the best.
She's good as a
Can you
champion.
see what her last name is? They keep showing on the screen, and probably right when I asked it would go away. That's why I didn't ask earlier. I think it was Shank. Or, Shank.
Maybe.
Zoe Shank. Sting with the splash!
He's beating the crap out of Brian Cage. What?
Sting in action!
That's ridiculous.
Brian Cage is in deep. Oh, no!
Landon's like,
Oh, it drops him down!
Attractive? I don't know.
Brian Cage put to sleep.
Ooh. Sunset Shimmer's like, pile driver. Chris O'Connor's like, oh, so many sneak attacks on NXT. Yeah, those sneak attacks. They're terrifying. Then Hikaru's like, nothing discourages Travis more than being wrong on his 3 counts.
Oh, right?
So terrifyingly sad.
It happens.
It is.
The beauty about wrestling is you're more wrong than you are right.
Well, especially because you're not the writer, so you have no idea what's going to happen.
Right.
Smo says, Walter is officially the longest reigning NXT UK champion ever.
Yes, I'm sure he is.
Jordan Devlin is officially the longest reigning cruiserweight champion ever, beating Gregory Helms' record.
Heck
now,
yeah,
question,
that's a lot of
for
records.
how long of that reign did they have to defend their title? I don't care if it was COVID or not. How long of that reign did they have to defend their title? Because I don't think that they should be considered the longest reigning if they literally weren't able to do anything. Then they really shouldn't be counted as a champion during that time. I don't care if they hold it or not. Like,
right.
They're not defending it.
Basically,
all you people have to cry about them not defending their titles all the time.
In other sports, what they do for that is they say how many title defenses do they have.
Right.
So instead of how long have they had it, how many title defenses have they had? And hell, all I know, they could have a whole bunch. I have no idea. But that's the stat that they need to have. I think that's a little bit more important one. Because you could go back in time and actually see how good those champions used to be. You know, when they used to have it all the time for years and years and years. How many title defenses did they actually have?
Right.
Like 12 a year?
True.
Or were they defending it 20, 30 times a year?
Right. Fat Lisa's like, oh crap, I'm marking the freak out. Why are you marking the freak out?
Oh, nothing wrong with marking out.
Landon's like, he's ziplining in like Shawn Michaels.
Is that what you're marking about?
Well, at least he's not ziplining in like what's his face who died.
Oh, be nice.
Fat Lisa's like, am I watching Crow Sting versus the NWO on Nitro? It's like
it's a flashback.
Flashbacks?
Mark it
not
out.
The good kind. The Indicator's like, so who is more geriatric, Sting or Edge? I'm going with the former, but latter is probably more well known, despite the subpar carrier by comparison. Well, I'm going to say that Sting's probably more geriatric than Edge.
I'm pretty sure Sting's probably 12 or 13, 14 years older.
So, yeah.
Yeah, Sting's quite a bit older.
Chris Hakane is like Darby Classic Sting entrance, right? Grant Tillman's in the chat. Hey, Grant, saying the Big Show on AEW. What?
It doesn't look like as a wrestler as of yet.
As of yet.
He's going to be an announcer.
Samo in our chat was saying that it is part of his contract that he can wrestle, but it's going to be as a commentator on AEW's new dark show, Elevation. That's happening on Monday nights.
I just want to see
YouTube
him
channel.
attack Shaquille O'Neal. That's it. That's all I care about.
It's all right.
We've wanted to see that match forever.
Rosella,
and we might actually get it. So.
Oh, yeah, I might. Rosella's in the chat. Hey, Rosella says, Vindicator says, I think Sting wants to wrestle again. One more match.
He's definitely getting it. He's going to be wrestling in a street fight
Grant Tillman.
in 11 days at the pay-per-view.
Yep. Grant Tillman's like, are you guys watching NXT?
We are.
A little bit. We do have NXT up. We are watching it a little. We will give updates here and there. We'll let you know who's in matches and stuff like that. But we're going to try to do more AEW play-by-play rather than what's happening on NXT. Unless something crazy happens on NXT, then we'll probably switch over for 2 seconds. Chris kind of says Gregory Helms was best cruiserweight champ besides Eddie. John Dwyer is in our chat. Hey, John.
Hey, John.
Says, hi, Travis Dolitha. I'm watching NXT and DVRing AEW Dynamite on TNT. Now that Paul White is with AEW, will he show up tonight or next Sunday at Revolution?
Well, it's 2 Sundays away. It's on the 7th, by the way.
It's in
case
March.
You didn't know, but
The next this Sunday coming up.
It's
is
11
still
days.
February.
It's 11 days away. But yes, I have a feeling he might show up tonight. I just don't know.
Maybe for a minute for commentating. So his capacity isn't necessarily on AEW's TNT showing. His capacity is on AEW Dark's Elevation. So just so everybody's kind of aware, he is with AEW in capacity as a commentator mostly, but can be wrestling maybe.
Cameron Grimes is giving away money over there on NXT. But
Yeah.
they are showing some recaps on AEW. Hopefully they don't turn into a big recap show.
Right?
They only
Vindicator's
got 2 hours.
nobody is watching NXT. Get over it. Just kidding. Landon's like, when people think cruiserweight champions, they forget Rey Mysterio.
You got Rey Mysterio. You got Chris Jericho. He was one of the good ones back in the days.
Smo says they've counted it as it was circumstances were out of their control, and the NXT UK titles are allowed to be defended at other promotions.
All right, look at this. Kip Sabian, Miro, Penelope. It was the best day of your lives. Orange Cassidy sticking his nose in there.
Charles is not the butler. Charles is just Charles, guys. Rosella's like NXT. Landon's like Owen Hart fell to his death from a zip line.
He did.
Yep, that happened. Chris Akane is like Big Show confront Inner Circle because of Jericho. Nah. Grant Tillman says Big Show being on AEW is like Braun Strowman becoming Cruiserweight champion. That's awesome. Roberto Lozano's like, hello, Roberto. How are you doing?
Is that
Rosella's like, when is NXT? NXT is start right now. It's happening.
It's
right
on. If you go over there right now, their most popular female's on.
Yes.
Io Shirai.
Who? The NXT Women's Champion, Io Shirai, is coming out. And she is a good champion. We like her as a champion. It's pretty awesome.
She going up against Zoe Shank, maybe. Zoe S something.
She's one of the new ladies.
Yeah,
Sunset
and
Shimmer is
it does not matter. She's going to win. So this one's does not matter too much, right?
Right. Sunset Shimmer's like, who else thought Big Show, now Paul White? What?
It's tough. I can't believe that happened.
Sunset Shimmer was going to actually retire years ago. Who else thought Big Show was actually going to retire years ago?
Oh, absolutely.
Didn't he fake retire at some point?
No, that was Big Mark Henry.
Oh my God! So he wants him back.
He's
oh my!
gonna...
Ew,
Oh, he ate it.
Oh
God!
Poor Tony! Disgusting.
Tony then
Freaking
says,
Miro.
"Get out of here! Get out of here!"
Poor Miro. That's poor Tony. That's disgusting, Miro. What in the F is this gimmick? Oh my God.
Oh, you wouldn't know?
Oh my God, seriously. What the fuck?
You better ask somebody.
What the fuck is... Oh, Jesus.
He's the coolest character there is.
Is he?
I don't know.
Is he though? Is he? Vindicator's
Jake
like, so far,
Hager.
nobody is willing to say it, but I will. Champion or not, Darby Allin has a very feminine physique. Possibly.
I wouldn't even go as far as feminine. He's like an 8-year-old boy. I don't know.
It looks like he's a little kid still in junior high. It's like, I'm going to play on my skateboard. As Chris Akane says, sexy EO, right? Landon Awesome says, we all know if Paul White forms a team, he turns a week later. Big Show and Chris Jericho reunion in AEW. Who want to see that?
Yes. But...
AEW does. I'm kidding. Rosella's like, I have an NXT game. You do?
Oh.
That's cool.
That's pretty cool. I didn't even know they had a game.
Indicator says it's rare to see female wrestlers as oiled up as the new chick scrapping around with Io Shirai.
Yeah, they like to oil it up when they got those guns like that.
I didn't know she was oiled.
Cutler just pounding on top of Jake Hager. Look at this. Hager too strong, though. Walks him out of the corner. Gets rolled up. Nope. Grabs him by the neck. Picks him up. Throws him into the ropes. Cutler ducks. Over around. Bam. Wheelbarrow German suplex. Huh?
Say that shit 5 times fast. Wheelbarrow German suplex. Wheelbarrow German suplex. Wheelbarrow German suplex. Wheelbarrow German suplex. That's hard to say. Even once correctly. Aria blazes in the chat. Hey, Aria says, ladies and gentlemen, Jake Hager. Yes, Jake Hager. Rah. Grant Thomas
Jake
says,
Hager puts Cutler into the corner. Punches him right in the guts. Oh, God.
Grant
He's
Thomas
continuously
I
punching
would
him
love
in the
to
guts.
see Braun Strowman become Cruiserweight Champion and lose to Kurt Hawkins. WWE is definitely going to fire him after that.
Oh, no.
Guy Dawson says Miro should turn on Lip and join Eddie.
Oh, yeah?
Turn on. What's his face? What's that guy's name in there? Kip. That's her name.
Kip Sabian.
Miro should turn
Penelope?
on Kip and join Eddie. Landon's like Jake Hager, or as WWE fans know him as Jack Swagger.
Old
yeah,
Jack.
He's part of the Americans.
We the people,
We
or
the
however
people.
he did it. I can't remember how he
We
did
the
it.
people.
I better not do the Hitler.
It's like Heil Hitler.
Ooh.
Don't Heil Hitler.
Not that one.
No Heil Hitler. We the people with Cesaro, which is hilarious. Smells like if anyone is going to win this women's title tournament, it'll be Britt Baker.
We will find that out later tonight.
True.
Nyla Rose, Britt Baker going one-on-one tonight.
So, people out there who are watching NXT, what is Zoe's last name over there that Io Shirai is up against? We didn't catch her last name. I know she's part of the new group that came in. She debuted like a week ago.
Cutler through right into Hager, into the back, got back into the ring, gonna do it again. So explosive.
Lord, that sucks.
Hager's in trouble. I would have never thought this was gonna happen like this. Brandon Cutler rolls him in. I mean, he had a cool entrance.
Because he's like
feminine. Is this NXT?
He's a very tall, feminine physique guy.
Is it all about the entrance now? Oh, Hager catches him. And then drops him with that slam.
Stark. Her name is Stark.
Stark. I got Shark, so close enough.
Stark. Thanks. Thanks, Thomas. Thank you, Thomas, or Samo, however you want to be known from me. All that good stuff.
Absolute Joey Stark.
Absolutes.
Oh, Cutler might not have a head.
Ew,
and if it's still attached, he's nearly headless
This is
Nick.
not a time to lose your head. And he lost it. Oh, we got Turkey Sandwich in the chat. Hey,
Turkey Sandwich. Thanks
Imagine
for joining
if
us.
CM Punk joined AEW. Oh, my God, right?
Oh,
Thanks a lot, Vindicator.
There it is. And it could happen. What is this? The Inner Circle's attacking Cutler.
Oh, that's nice.
This is a full beatdown. This is a $3,700 beatdown right here.
Jake's like, hey, I beat him. And they're like, let's beat the poop out of him. And
oh, Young Bucks coming to help.
Like, we'll save you. We don't know you, but we'll save you.
Young Bucks go right after. Super kick. Hager, super kicked. Oh. He ducked out of the way first. He's like, no, I don't get kicked.
Yeah, screw you guys. I'm going home.
This is a surprising little 6-man tag team they've got set up here. Maybe next week?
Probably. Or later tonight.
Yo, Chris Jericho. MJF. They don't have to wait another 11 days. Bring your dumb butts down here.
Rosella's like,
they want that fight now.
GOT to win? What?
Who you got to win?
Who do you think got to win? Got to win what? Which part? What is it?
Oh, I've been listening to this song for like 2 weeks.
Do you know it?
Personified. No.
Smo says, I'll keep saying this. Punk is done with wrestling. Bravo, Smo. Bravo.
They cut the music. Why would we cut? That's what I said.
Because they're not coming
Why
down
would we
to
not?
the ring.
Why would we come down to the ring now? You're wasting our time. Look at Jericho's jacket or shirt, whatever it is.
Very shiny.
Only Jericho could pull that off.
Oh.
Oh, Daddy!
Look at all the fake blood. I mean,
that's real.
Real blood on him.
Daddy's in trouble. They're on their way.
One of the Jacksons like, I let my hair down for this?
Give him a better, closer look at his kid there.
Aww.
Oh!
So, Nick, are you proud?
That's your son, Nick. Are you proud?
Not sure I agree with the whole let's bring your parents involved in it stuff. It's just funny because it's like...
You don't like Sue anymore? Now you hate Stu?
Chris Jericho, I'm pretty sure that you're the same age as that man.
Oh, I know. They're peers.
That you're beating up.
The Bucks' dad graduated the year before.
Like, well, we both collect Medicare. Smells like... Oh, I already read that. Good deal. Landon says, imagine Kali comes to AEW and fights.
They better
Big
run.
Show.
The Bucks, are they going to get there in time?
Look at his long, flowing locks.
Oh.
How dare you hurt my daddy? Oh, no.
Blood everywhere.
Look at how he was running.
Yeah, he runs really bow-legged. Oh! I don't even know what kind of limo that was, like a Humvee limo or something.
That was a newer Cadillac or a newer
like an SUV
Yukon
type.
SUV.
Oh! Sorry. I was looking at Io Shirai with the crossbody.
Well, it's okay. We're on commercial.
They crossbodied each other over there. That is,
we still have that going. Io
Zoe
Shirai and Zoe Stark.
Steak.
Steak, Stark,
Steak.
Shark, Dark.
I knew it was
Stark.
ST.
We don't know
Stark,
who she is.
not Stank.
Smells like Kali can't wrestle anymore because of his knees. Yeah. Probably not going to happen.
Are we talking about Paul White?
Yes. Landon said, imagine Kali comes to AEW and fights Big Show.
The big Kali. I watch him fight every week on Instagram. He's always beating up people. It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
He's got like his own little wrestling group that they just wrestle in mud and dirt. They're all like, wherever they're at, they wrestle.
Yeah.
It looks like just beat down like backyard wrestling stuff, but it's pretty funny.
He likes to be on social media a lot too. It's funny.
Yeah, he's always on it.
Adagio's like, who the hell was that? Was that Shalid Khan SR? What? Who? Where?
Are you talking about their dad?
Are you talking about... Who are you talking about, Adagio? Like, who was being beat up?
By Jericho and MJF?
Yeah. I don't know. They haven't said yet, so... Maybe Shalid Khan Sr.?
Shelly Khan.
Shalid. That's what that says.
Is that Tony Khan's wife? I don't know.
Dad?
Senior
SR.
Yeah, no.
Guy Dawson says,
guarantee that's not
I have
gonna
a
happen.
sad feeling that MJF and Chris Jericho are losing, sadly, because of Sammy. What do you guys think? If Sammy's even around.
Yeah, I could see something like that happening for sure. Sami Zayn's going to get involved.
Adagio, that actually was the Young Bucks' dad.
Sami Zayn. It's not Sami Zayn. Sammy Guevara.
Yeah.
I'm like, Sami Zayn, that ain't right.
So Adagio, that was actually the Young Bucks' dad that Chris Jericho and MJF were beating the poop out of. Vindicator says, I guess Zoe forgot her Iron Woman suit tonight because she's not defeating the champ otherwise. Guess not.
No.
Whatever that means.
Iron Man? Stark? Tony Stark?
Iron Woman suit?
Yeah.
Raleigh says, love Jericho, so good for years. Judas Effect, love his Jericho crew, so good and great for fans.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to do it for a minute. They might do it next year. It's in January, so.
Rosella's like, both snapped out? Both snapped out of what? As Zoe Owens says, what? What?
What?
Oh, you meant because you thought Vindicator was talking about Zoe. Zoe Stark is over on NXT fighting Io Shirai right now.
Out.
Zoe Owens.
They're obviously got some plans for her, though, because she's pushing Io Shirai to the limit.
Good for her. Oh, the moments ago.
Lots of recaps. I wonder if they just decided to get in WWE's vault and say, hey, recaps work for them.
They're like, hey, come down here. Let me pull my hair down. And then they beat up his daddy.
Oh.
Raleigh says, I also got it wrong when I said Matt Hardy said he took a pic with his mom and dad. Sorry, you were right. It was Buck's mom and dad. Just wanted to say so. Don't need to apologize for that. That's all right.
That's fine. Yeah, even better. Come back here and pick up your trash.
I mean, the Bucks' dad does kind of look like Matt Hardy a little bit.
Yeah, they might have confused it.
I could see the confusion if you didn't know. But we knew because of the match that had happened that night.
Papa Buck.
We know who it
Papa
was because
Buck.
of that.
Papa Buck's getting loaded into the ambulance.
Yeah. Because that's what Jericho called him. So we knew who
Good
they
Brothers,
were.
The Good Brothers getting in there with him.
But if you didn't know, then...
Mr. Jackson.
These ambulance scenes are just so dumb. Sorry.
You don't like ambulance scenes?
I just think it's kind of stupid.
Why isn't there there? I was like, why isn't there lights? I need a seizure. Don't let Naxos see it.
Io Shirai retains
Io
her
Shirai
title,
with the
but
dub.
Zoe Stark gave her a run for her money on that one. Good for her.
Oh, is she gonna shake her hand?
I don't know. Maybe. Hope so. Is she gonna be
She's
nice?
like, you did really well, young lady. You're like a foot taller than me and about 30 pounds heavier. Oh, who's coming down?
Martinez. Nope. Toni Storm.
She wants that belt.
She's like, look at that pretty belt. I really want it for my big wide hip bones. Zoe says, never mind, different person named Zoe with the letter Y. Yeah, exactly. There you go. You got it, girl. Zoe was like, see you next week. All right. Chris is like, Stark with an impressive showing. Sure, she has no character, but that's something she can improve on in NXT. Very true.
Next week is going to be sick. Big Shaq Diesel.
Oh my god, can you guys wait? It's gonna happen. Oh, jeez.
Oh! Is it crazy?
You pop up pregnant? How does that work?
She just made it up.
She's like, oh, I faked it. She's got baby bumps. She's like got those things, those fake foam things or whatever.
Oh.
So she just puts a bigger one every time. And then they pretended they did their gender reveal.
They're going to adopt, basically. That's what you're saying.
But here's like, Zoe Stark and Toni Storm should tag team so they can bring the thickness, especially since they both have losing to EO in common.
Yes. Lots of people have that in common with a lot of females
Lisa
on
says,
NXT.
Florida EMT never get there that quick, right? Like, why would they? And Dougie's like, ugh, of course EO retains. Ugh. Well, she's kind of a jobber, and she's got to have fights with Toni Storm and Mercedes Martinez.
They got to have something else coming up. Martinez.
Well, Raleigh says, oh, dear, sounds bad, but best scene in the back when Charlotte Flair did a big kick to Ronda Rousey in the limo. Much that looked painful.
Oh, right? Right in the window. That was a long time ago. It's a good memory. It was like 2017 or 18 when they got in that big fight in the back.
Size and athleticism. Ooh, JR's calling it now.
Yes, Shaq has tremendous
He's
athleticism.
going against Cody. Ugh. Who signed your paychecks? No, I'm just kidding.
Private party, here he comes. Isaiah Cassidy as a singles wrestler.
He's got maybe his buddy's sick. What's his face isn't there, so. Or is he?
I don't see him. I mean, he might be coming. Isaiah Quinn, or not
Nope.
Isaiah Quinn.
It's
Mark
those
Quinn.
Hybrid 2.
Oh, it's a hybrid
weirdos.
too. So might be Mark Quinn's in trouble. Maybe he's sick or something.
Yeah, maybe he is. Maybe he's got some probs.
Or injured.
Uh-huh.
Because they were doing some stuff on Impact, and I don't know if maybe he got injured over there.
Flash McCarrots is in the chat. Hey, Flash says, no way. They got Shaq and All Elite. Yeah,
Yes,
he's going up
next
with
week.
Jade. He's going up against Cody and Velvet, whatever her face is. Red Velvet next Wednesday. Be here or be square to see Shaq beat the crap out of Cody Rhodes.
Yes. I mean, the size advantage is one-sided. The speed advantage maybe one-sided too.
Yeah.
I just don't know. I've never seen Cargill wrestle before.
Yeah.
She might just be a super athlete.
Rosella says, these fights are
Hangman
very good.
Page.
Yes. Simo says, I'm still wondering how Jade does in her first ever wrestling match, right?
Is that going to be her first ever match? Is she from, what does she do? Is she not a wrestler?
As long as she doesn't wear her heels in the ring, I'm sure she'll be fine.
I was wondering what she does. Like, is she a former women's basketball player or something. I have no idea. Like, I thought I read that somewhere or something, but
she might be.
I've never seen her
what
anywhere.
we saw her, what she was doing with Shaq and their.
Maybe that's what it was. The bunny. She was the bunny on Michael Jordan's show that he had, where he played the space aliens, Space Jam.
Oh.
They kept showing the bunny and her. And the bunny played basketball. That's why I was thinking maybe she played basketball. That's where I seen it.
Oh. Well, I know that when she was training with Shaq, she was doing some stuff. Some, whatever you call it.
Free throws?
Yeah, she was doing some basketball things.
If that was loud at home, sorry. I lost my little foam thing.
Cool.
But I found it. I thought it might be on the floor, but I was sitting on it.
Well, happens.
All right, Paige gets back in there. There is no way under this earth, if you ever under
Isaiah's going to win?
that Isaiah can win this. No.
He might win it if they cheat. And they do have Matt Hardy over there, so it's a possibility of cheating happening.
I'm sure there could be a lot of cheating, but Paige is...
But hopefully, if the Dark Order's around, they'll just come out and make sure that they stay on their side.
Oh, there's that clothesline. A big lariat.
Chris Akane said something that I did notice also, which is hilarious. That LOL Indy thinks Loomis is hot. Right? So when he had, like... when he was being held in, like, some kind of a hold by Johnny and his butt was all, like, towards their side of the ring, I guess Indy was, like, over there, like, just like this. And Candace, like, literally was like, what are you doing? Oh, I don't know. What happened?
Old indie wrestling over there.
Anyways, I noticed that, too. So I don't know if that was a real thing or if it was just something weird that I just saw in the corner of my eye.
I'm sure that's the separation of the group thing.
Riley's like, I've been watching wrestling since '95. Shaq Jade is great. She is so jacked and scrapbooking wouldn't like to take on her. Wow.
Right? Yeah, she looks pretty good, doesn't she?
Vindicator says, so Isaiah is the new AEW version of Montez Ford. I'm cool with it. I think both guys should be having singles careers by now.
Wait, hold on. You're talking about Cassidy?
Isaiah Cassidy?
Cassidy's not even the most athletic guy on his tag team. Mark Quinn is.
Mark Quinn's a little more.
The
only reason why he's having this is probably because Mark Quinn is injured or something.
Yeah, we don't know why
happened with him. I haven't seen him.
They're both not there. I don't understand that myself, but.
Yeah. Dougie says, Dark Order are jobbers. I swear they don't even deserve to be in the ring with Hangman.
Well, they're not tonight, but they are going to be.
And they make Hangman.
Oh, shit! Another clothesline.
Jobber, but he's really not.
Can Aubrey count to 10?
I don't know.
I think she's at 3. They've been outside for like 5 minutes.
Their first quarter wages.
Oh, he broke the count.
She's like, all right, fine, I'll count again.
Yeah, because they never just keep counting.
Like, here, let me beat the poop on you, little boy.
Everybody crazy about a sharp-dressed man. Oh, sorry. That's Cameron Grimes. Throwing money around. Throwing GameStop money around. Isaiah Cassidy got chopped.
So weird. He's like, save me. Save me.
Why don't we get him in the ring and have a match? Like, in a ring.
I don't know. Maybe he just wants to...
There he goes. He broke the count. And then she stopped counting.
The relative safety of the ring.
Uh-oh. Look at this. Look. Oh, that's going to hurt your shoulder. Rotator cuff.
Uh-huh.
Shit. Watch out for that right arm, because that's his arm that he throws that lariat with.
Well.
He might not be able to end this match.
There's the Dark Order
There
guys.
they are. You called this.
They're coming down to make sure.
You're like Notre Dame.
You're out of here.
She just booted
Matt kicked out.
Matt's done. Matt just got kicked out.
He just got kicked out.
The manager's done. Can you even do that?
Woo!
Hey, she's new too. She's the one that came with Booker T's school or whatever, I believe. Booker T has a little school.
Yeah.
I think her name's like AQA or something. I can't remember. If anybody out there knows.
Over on NXT with the whole Cameron Grimes thing.
Right. But Isaiah Cassidy and Adam Page are still fighting over on AEW. There's a big boot.
Yeah, Matt Hardy got kicked out by referee Aubrey. Thanks to the Dark Order guys helping out Hangman a little bit.
And now they're hanging out there with him?
Yeah.
So they can cheat?
Yeah, but he also has the other guys over there.
So just Matt got kicked out.
Yeah, just Matt got kicked out.
Because he actually got involved. He was touching him.
The Hybrid 2 guys are still out there. So what's going to happen is the Dark Order guys and the Hybrid 2 guys are going to have a contention on the outside of the ring and be like, "Rah!" That's what's going to happen. I know it. See.
This is going to be the Xylee match, right?
Maybe.
She knows how to work a pole.
Ew. Samo says, yes, she's an Instagram and fitness model and got rejected by WWE. That's kind of a weird thing to reject her. Like, she can talk and looks great. Why would you not want that?
Jade?
Mm-hmm.
Who knows?
Maybe
she can't wrestle.
Maybe. Flash McCarrot says, first Paul White, FKA The Big Show, and now former NBA player star Shaq. Yeah, but they've been pulling the Shaq thing for a while. The whole Paul White thing's kind of new. Vindicator's like, Dark Order is better than Retribution.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Landon's like, who's better, Crime Time or DX?
DX.
There you go. There's your answer.
DX is in the Hall of Fame. Crime Time's not. That's all I would say.
So
I like Crime
Time,
Time,
the weird thing.
and it's absolutely devastating to what happened to Shad this last summer when he drowned.
It was Shelton Benjamin's buddy.
Yeah, his name's Shad.
Shad, yeah.
But he drowned trying to save his son, I believe.
It was his son.
But then they couldn't find him, and then
they found him a few days later.
Yeah, that's sad.
Chris kind of
so hopefully that's gonna happen. The Hall of Fame's gonna happen here pretty soon for them in the next couple years.
Chris is like, no, it's real. Indy literally said it backstage right now. Oh, did she say it backstage? That's funny. Raleigh says Jade Cargill is trained by Heath Slater. Sad fact. Actually, that's not that sad.
He's pretty good.
Heath Slater's actually
and he's
good.
A Golden Glove boxer.
She had a tryout at WWE and got advice and help of Mark Henry. Never wrestled anywhere, just AEW. Cool. Rosella says, this fight on a next year, okay, but sometime is it, do you don't have kids?
Yeah.
What?
No kids.
I think that this fight in NXT is okay, but sometimes is it, do you don't have kids?
I'm excited for this one, and I did not know that this was the actual match that was happening right here.
Xylee and
I thought it was Caden Carter.
Catanzaro.
Because they showed Caden Carter.
Caden Carter came down with Casey. But she's just on the sidelines. But it's Casey because she went up to Xylee, and Xylee took her hand and put those marks on her hand. And Casey was like, eh! And basically, so she marked her as the next to die.
Yeah, and that's happening now.
And that's okay. Casey should die. It's all right. Chris Akani says Grimes and Crass segment would be funny. Yeah.
Right.
Vindicator says, for the record, I cannot count to 10. I don't know what comes after 3, so referees have it tough. Respect.
It is, and it's tough, and you got to do it in front of people, and they're trying to learn.
Right.
I get it.
Terrible. Dougie says, it's the jobbers. Join the jobber order. Some of them are.
Oh,
Some of them are pretty good.
Paige just got hit with a big elbow. Cassidy's still in the ring.
Vindicator says Casey might join Zy Group after tonight. Meh.
No.
Landon's like, rip Shad, what a hero. Chris Akani is like, here is Sis Abigail Center looking good tonight. Carter looking good tonight.
Yeah.
Landon's like, Casey is dating Ricochet.
She is.
They're still dating?
Oh, yeah.
They're like, we like to jump around everywhere we go. They just probably just like jump off. They parkour everywhere they go.
Oh, yeah, they probably parkour in the bathtub.
They just parkour all over the place.
Like, hey, let's take a shower. Parkour. Try not to get hit by water because they're all so skinny.
Well, they probably have something wrong with them or something.
Oh, shit. That big elbow might have just changed the game. Paige. 1, 2, and 3. No.
Oh.
Didn't happen.
Cassidy got out of that, huh?
If that arm wasn't hurting him, he might have been able to hit him a little bit harder.
Xylee's person up there is like, you better get him.
Xylee's going to basically make her pass out here. Xylee looks amazing, by the way, if anybody doesn't know that at home.
Yeah, Xylee does look amazing.
All right, Cassidy gets him. He's going to go into the ropes. They always do these high-risk, high-reward things. It's just not going to work. All right, onto his back. Oh. Bam! Hit him with like an F5.
They're like, hurry up, get him. They're like, no, I need to take a nap for a second.
What this is like right now is when you're talking to a girl and she has a cleavage shirt on. And you're trying not to look at her boobs.
Which part?
Watching both of these matches at the same time.
Oh, because the women over on the other side.
Yeah, because I want to like go over there because there's women flesh probably. So it's like, stay over here, stay over here. It's like, I can't tell what's happening. Anyways, Isaiah Cassidy gonna flip him up. No, Paige turns it around, brainbuster.
He better be done, but he's probably not.
1, 2, and no, he's gonna have to hit him with that buckshot lariat.
Oh, yeah, that stuff.
You have to close it with your finisher.
Dougie's like, do you honestly think Hangman is joining the Jobber Order? I hope not. I don't want him to join.
I'm going to say yes, but it's going to be over a little bit more time. Maybe after the...
Seriously don't want him to be a part of that.
Like in about 2 weeks probably or so.
And then he hears like 1, 2, and nope, not this time either, Travis. You will learn someday.
You know, what you can do is look at the keyboard and kind of... There's a cheat.
I think he's talking about how you get so excited about the 3 count, but they never quite hit the 3 when you think they should.
I thought... Oh, God! Brainbuster right there. Not really a
brainbuster.
Yeah, it wasn't a real brainbuster, but Cassidy almost had him. Oh, that's gonna hurt. That pulled like pec muscle right off my
Is her
chest.
Knee broken? Let me break your face.
How's the referee supposed to count when she's not even in the ring?
She was making sure she was okay.
Well, it's not her
and
job.
She's like, my knee's broken, and Xylee's like, I don't give a crap,
pulling her
bitch.
by her wig. She's like, get in here.
Like, bitch, you better get in here, because I'm not dealing with this crap on the outside.
All right, again, I got distracted. Okay, back. Okay, so
Paige. They weren't doing anything. They were taking a nap on AEW for a second. Hangman Page hasn't quite got his buckshot lariat up and going yet. He's got to make sure
it's going to happen in the next minute, though. Oh, Cassidy over to the outside.
Over, but not enough. Oh, kick him in the face. There you go.
I don't know exactly what that was, but it was devastating.
It was totally... What?
So I'm assuming that Xylee got disqualified, or they just ended the match.
I guess. Maybe she broke her.
Kane Carter's like, I want payback. Well, you go get her, and you go get your payback. I'm sure it'll work out well for you. All right, so they're on the opposite sides of where they should be if they wanted this move to hit.
Right.
Oh, Cassidy.
Oh.
Showing some athleticism there.
The refs are like, we just got her up. Get out of here. No, I kick her in face.
Paige. A dead eye. 1, 2, and 3. Did it different.
Is that his other finisher?
I've never seen it before.
Must be his other finisher. Interesting. Landon also says if -1 ever wrestles, I wonder if he will use the discuss clothesline that his dad used.
Oh, I'm absolutely positive he will.
Yeah.
That big old lariat. Who wouldn't use that? Bray Wyatt uses that.
You chose the Dark Order.
Matt Hardy all whining in the back.
How could you
I'm going to hurt you in more ways than you can imagine. Matt Hardy's going after every member of the Dark Order.
Oh, he's got number 5.
Oh, number 5 just went through a table.
Oh, that's nice of him. You chose the Dark Order over me.
Maybe he'll go after Evil Uno next.
Wah!
Better call the ambulance.
Wah!
Number 99's already out.
Wah!
She's out 6 months to a year.
Simo's like, put -1 on commentary and watch the insanity. Oh, that's a little bit. Chris was like, Xylee is destroying Casey. If it ends by ref stoppage, no telling how bad the whoop and cross will give to Santos.
Right.
probably a possibility.
That's going to be an interesting one. And we'll probably have to end our show with that one because I'm assuming they'll go over.
It's a private workspace.
The Moxley Extermination Chamber.
What in the good Lord is he wearing?
A welding jacket.
Sure it is.
It's cut.
Did he forget to like tie it in the back so it doesn't start on fire?
It's like an apron so you don't burn your arms and your neck. And
Yeah, well, he's supposed to have it tied, and he does not. So if the string's caught on fire,
well, he
he'd
doesn't
probably be in a lot
work.
of trouble.
Like
Landon's
he really
like, replace
works.
Excalibur with
See,
negative
look,
one.
they gave him a hammer. They didn't even give him a grinding tool.
They're like, you're not allowed to have
They're like,
anything sharp
No.
or fiery because you're stupid.
Like a 12-year-old. No.
Walter's leaving the chat.
See,
Walter's
Walter.
out for tonight. Bye, Walter. He says, see you on Friday for SmackDown at 8 p.m. Yes, we'll see you on Friday at SmackDown there. Walter, thanks for joining us tonight. Really appreciate it.
Have a good night.
Ooh, it's Dr. Britt Baker versus Nyla Rose up next on AEW.
Yes, and it should be a good one.
Should be a good one, but you never know.
If you're into good ones. I'm kind of into good ones, so I'm going to go with it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Britt Baker...
NXT has the Grizzled Young Veterans versus Drake Maverick and Killian Dane.
Killian.
Brought to you by Burger King,
Oh,
which Killian Dane's probably very familiar with. That's up next over on NXT. If anybody wants to know what's happening over there, now you know. If you don't know, you probably will never know, so it doesn't matter. Chris kind of like Britt Baker needs to win. Think Britt Baker's going to win against Nyla Rose?
I feel like she has to.
How's she gonna? Is she gonna cheat?
That's the thing I don't
Nyla Rose
understand.
gonna try to cheat? They all gonna try to cheat, but the best cheater is the one that's gonna win?
The best cheater is going to be on the outside, and she's going to be like, "Excuse me."
Landon's like, Brody Lee death was one of the toughest days in wrestling history.
It's a tough one.
What's more tough is you have to wonder if it wasn't something that could have been fixed.
Well, if he could have got better a little bit, he could have got new lungs, but he would have never wrestled again.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, was it something that if they would have caught it sooner,
Right.
if it could have been fixable?
Prevented,
like,
yeah.
if it was just they caught it too late because of it just was like normal, and then all of a sudden it was just 100% bad.
Right, and it makes you wonder if it wouldn't have been caught earlier if there wasn't such panic over the virus. If he would have went to the doctor, like,
how many
more
people
often,
died from things that could have been prevented because of the crazy overreaction
the reaction to the virus.
Yeah, exactly.
So people didn't go to doctors.
Yeah.
People didn't go to monthly checkups, yearly checkups.
Because they told people not to.
Right.
They literally told people, don't go unless, don't go at all. Like, don't do it. Stay away. And it's like, well, now how many people have died because of that? Or could have had something preventable.
Right.
Like a small cancer turned into something huge.
Right, like a melanoma.
Because they didn't go because that person, they got told they couldn't come in because of what's happening.
Right.
Like, how many deaths happen because of stupidity?
Right, which we will never know because they'll never do the science on it.
No, because the flu doesn't exist anymore either.
The C.
That's
Is
a
that
filet
Arby's?
fish. Okay, the Arby's one, the crispy fish sandwich, and the other one is McDonald's Filet-O-Fishy. Robin Michaels is in the chat. Hey, Robin.
Thanks for hanging out with us.
Sex. What about it?
Sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good times.
No.
Let's talk about
That used to be a
sex.
big thing that they put on the TV for wrestling. They don't really do a lot of that sex stuff anymore, though. Is that part of the wrestling part you miss the most?
The sex. I like the sex part. Do you remember the in-ring sex scene that they had with Edge and Lita?
I wasn't around during that time, nor did I watch any wrestling of any kind, so no, I don't.
I'll have to find it for you.
Let's not say we did.
Well, why would you not want to know what people talk about?
I don't need to know. I'm good with it. I get it. They did all kinds of weird shit, and like
Miss Jackie would have her boobies just hanging
people
out.
thought that it was like they were really having sex. They made it look really good.
Her boob came out.
Like, have guys ever seen porn? Pretty much the same thing. Not all of it's real, guys. Chris O'Connor's like, we need sex in NXT. Yeah, I totally want to see Nyla Rose out there in a sex thing.
Every girl can pull it off.
I'm not sure who. Oh, you know what? It'd be Nyla Rose and Evil Uno or Luther. That would be perfect.
Oh,
that is the kind of sex stuff we want to see.
Well, who wouldn't?
I don't know.
The native beast.
Robin Michaels like Sting is using his old entrance. He is.
He was, wasn't he?
He was using his old entrance. Samo says, that was still crazy, but both Edge and Lita really hated it. Well, they got paid a lot of money to do it, though, didn't they?
Actually, she almost got fired for not doing it. Because she said no, and then then...
It's like, fine, I'll just fire your ass. You won't get paid. We'll cut your contract, and we'll put somebody else in the position.
Anyways, she basically got wrote off TV not too long after that. That was the end of her kind of a downhill slide. But I think she had a neck problem anyways, so...
She probably complained. Like Natalia, they should get rid of her too.
All right, here comes Britt Baker.
Vindicator's like, I'm happy to see that unattractive scamp Britt Baker gets squashed by a real heavyweight tonight. That's probably not going to happen, Finn, but we can pretend it might.
I don't know how this one's going to end.
Rosella's like, in NXT, they were like, I want to punch you in the face. Like, who wouldn't?
Ah, that's
Guy
terrifying.
Dawson's like, let's go, Britt. Number one, Britt loses, we riot.
Cameron Grimes, again.
Who's we?
Like, Cameron Grimes on every scene. He's like the Edge of NXT.
Oh, that's barfness. Chris O'Connor's like, and Kane and Lita went out.
Who is that?
A jobber guy?
Okay,
some
it's not
weird
Gronk
dude
or something. Okay.
Just some off guy that he's like, hey, can you do basketball stuff? He's like, because he lost to the girl, and he had to give her a whole bunch of money, so I'm guessing he's trying to do something with money and basketball.
All right, Britt Baker, ready.
Like, he can get the basketball.
Here we go. There's the bell.
But I don't know.
Get it underway.
Oh, shit. He just punched him.
Went down like a sack of potato.
All right, anyways.
All right, Britt
Baker.
Baker.
Weirdness.
Does Britt Baker have a more feminine body than her own boyfriend, Adam Cole?
I think they're both about the same in their feminine physiqueness. I think they're pretty close to just being... Oh, he punched him and then threw money at him. How nice would that be?
Well, yeah, because you don't want to get a lawsuit.
I paid you off, bitch. Not my fault you were out and somebody stole it.
Right. Killian Dane. Okay, back over.
Yeah, Britt Baker.
Now we got Britt Baker and the native beast.
Rose. Get the beast. The beast has different nose.
Oh, shit.
Hair. I thought beast had different hair this time, but...
Baker, that headlock's going to do some damage. Oh, look, she wouldn't even let it go.
Guy Dawson still trying to say if Britt loses, we riot. Who is we? Because I won't riot.
I'll throw my toothpick.
Raleigh's like, Britt Baker is so good, and Serena Deeb and Penelope Ford is great. And blank. So says that
Baker
was the
up.
reason she wanted to leave, as she felt it destroyed her reputation and that the women's division had sunk low. Yeah, she should have stuck around and made the women's division better by advocating against that kind of treatment. So instead, she quit.
Britt's
like a big
leaving.
fat baby.
Britt's leaving.
She's like, what? I can't go.
Oh, she tipped over the trash. You know she's mad if she's gonna tip over trash cans.
She's throwing her fit. Tony's like, she's throwing her fit.
I know her very well.
She's got a little bit of a temper. She's highly intelligent, as we all know. But she likes to throw her tantrums.
And she's burnt some calories. There's a kick.
Looking at the ref. The ref's like, now you behave, little girl.
Under, over, and under her back. Shit. Samoan
like,
drop.
But jobbers need love too, and some currency bread to feed their families. Right? Who doesn't?
Nyla just stomping on Britt Baker.
I think most people should stomp on Britt Baker. I wonder how good she is as a dentist.
She's probably really good. She had to make her money that way. Till this year, probably. Because I noticed she's been on TV a lot more, so I wonder if she even still has her practice.
I'm sure she does, but I know they had to do quite a few different things to be able to stay in practice. Like, they could only do emergency type stuff.
Not Reba, just pulled her right out of the way.
If somebody had some issue, but it wasn't an emergency, they could have died from an infection and not even known it because they couldn't go to the dentist because they closed everything.
They're like, I'm dead. I didn't know I died.
They could have. People can have infections.
Another Samoan drop. No, look at that. Gorilla press.
Oh, Jesus.
And down.
Britt needs to make sure she puts her arms out or something.
Oh,
she
shit!
Tucked her arm. Trying to save herself.
Trying to
from
break
it.
that rib.
Is Vicky Guerrero out there? Did she come out with her?
I didn't see her. I didn't think, but she could be.
I know Reba Rebel's out there, but I don't know if Vicky was out there.
I didn't see Vicky. Maybe it's just not safe.
Well, she does have a big mouth and she does spit on people, but Britt's not very safe either. She sticks her hands in people's mouths.
She likes those orifices.
After she puts a glove on and then touches everything in sight. Disgusting.
She'll wrestle for like 15 minutes with a glove on.
That's so gross.
Oh, what is she going to do here? Is she just ripping her arm?
I don't know, but she's got to do something.
Oh! That'll dislocate that shoulder.
She's got to do something to save this match from herself.
All right, she got in the ring. Is she going to break the count? Oh!
Oh!
Look at who's cheating now.
She not cheating. All she did is she literally just gave her a towel smack. That was it. That's nothing.
It's distraction. It's cheating. Look at Britt Baker. Stomping on her. Look at her. She's all sorts of confident. How on earth could you be that confident when you've been getting your ass kicked the whole match?
I don't know. Very confident.
Oh, Nyla Rose turned it around. Nope. Back and forth. Oh, she just dropped her down on that shoulder. Nyla's shoulder's in trouble. She ain't going to be able to sign her paychecks. 2 count.
She's not going to be able to wipe her own butthole.
Well, if she's a lefty. It is her left shoulder. So if she's a righty, we're okay. What's Britt going to do here? Oh, stomp, turned around, kicked her in the chest. Wrapping her up. I don't know what she did there. Headbutt, maybe? I can't see it well enough.
I think she's still just working on that arm, and now she's got her in some kind of a choke and some
Right.
weird hold. Yeah, she's got that arm around her back. And
she's driving that elbow
shoulder.
into it.
Yeah, she's just trying to beat up that shoulder that she worked on earlier.
Tenderize it. We call this a deep tissue massage.
Right. They got real close so they could whisper to each other. Well, they got to tell each other what they're doing.
All right, Baker on the top. No, she's just getting up there to celebrate again.
Right.
I just don't understand it. You got her in trouble. Do your job. Do your work. And now we're at full commercials on both shows, so I have no idea what's happening. They're like, we're going to go to picture in picture. Just kidding.
Baker's trash, so imagine the irony, such a waste of TV time. Dougie's like, I'm with you, guy. Her push is long overdue for Goss saying, if Britt loses, we riot. Riley says Penelope Ford would totally for in WWE cross between Liv Morgan and Dana Brooke and more. Dana looks just like her. Have you noticed?
Yeah, right. Get them all together.
Riley says totally fit in WWE. Sorry. Oh yeah, that Penelope would fit in WWE.
Yeah, she'd fit.
Chris Akane says, "Let's go."
Like
Brittany
a glove.
Rosella's like the referee on NXT. Don't be safe, and I don't know why. Don't like to be safe, and I don't know why. Dougie's like, yeah, Chris. About Brittany, Vindicator's like, Ford looks nothing like Dana Brooke, not even in a bad dream. Chris Akane says now it's gonna be Nyla's hole. Why would it what? Ew. And Javen's in the chat. Hey, Javen says, so y'all not doing NXT?
It's over there. We're watching it.
But we're
right now. Killian Dane's with Drake Maverick going up against the Grizzly Young Veterans.
Yeah. So we're not doing like major
back and forth
like we have been.
But we are keeping you informed. Oh!
We're going to keep
Nyla
you
just
informed
barely
on
got
NXT,
her
at least
over.
The matches and maybe who wins.
If Nyla wasn't that strong, Britt might have got hurt right there.
True that.
Oh, damn!
Shit.
A suplex.
Britt throwing Nyla Rose around. Anyways, but we're giving more play-by-plays over on AEW tonight. Just to see how things go. Chris Akane says it's Britt Baker's hole. Is it?
Britt Baker's hole. Oh, shit. She just took off the ringing, the turnbuckle cover.
What? How dareth she?
We got an exposed turnbuckle.
Where?
It's should have been up in that top corner. Maybe it's in this one over here. Maybe they put it back together.
Must be a different one because I'm not seeing. Oh, it's
there it is.
that corner.
It's in that corner.
It's behind the ref.
It's over there where Garrett got sodomized by the step. Oh, shit! Nyla Rose with a big clothesline and a big elbow.
Elbow to the chest.
Oh! I don't know what that was.
To the face.
That was like a flying chop.
To her forehead.
A tomahawk chop.
Like to her forehead, though.
Yeah, like a tomahawk chop.
To her forehead.
Tomahawk chop.
To her forehead.
Tomahawk.
Javen's like, oh, never mind. Raleigh's like,
what is Reba doing
hard
again?
To do both NXT and AEW. I love both programs. It is, Raleigh. It really is, especially when awesome things are happening on both sides.
Nyla is completely outnumbered in this match. This is ridiculous.
It's because Rebel's there. Reba, Rebel,
when did Nyla become a good guy for us to cheer for in the first place?
Being a bad
1,
person.
2, and
because
Britt Baker kicks out.
They're both bad guys, so you're like, eh.
Well, yeah, Nyla turned on her partner not too long ago when they were having that women's tournament last year.
True.
Or whenever that was.
Yes.
So I thought Nyla was supposed to be a bad guy, but now Britt's out cheating her.
I guess, right?
Like you said, who's going to cheat the most?
Who's going to cheat the most?
Well, Nyla hasn't cheated at all, so.
Well, that's because
now Britt's loaded. Britt's loaded.
She's going to do her mandible whatever face thing. Javen's like, I can't believe Big Show went to AEW, right? Yeah, he's over there.
What is she doing? She's not even paying attention. Ran right into a choke slam. What the hell is your deal?
She's tired.
Now Rebel, not Reba, is in the ring.
Rebel Reba. Javen's like, when's the next AEW pay-per-view? March 7th.
11 days. Put on your calendar. It's not this Sunday, but it's next Sunday.
March 7th. The 7th of March. March 7th.
So Reba somehow still in this. Now, how is the referee not going to call that a disqualification?
I don't know. Isn't that weird? Oh, she gonna
you
get
can
it
have
locked?
two
she
people.
Can't even get it locked in there. Oh.
Well, it's ridiculous that you can have two people in the ring and they won't call a freaking.
Got it. Britt's almost got her.
If she can just reach up and around.
She
can get it in Nyla's hole.
Nyla's like, oh, hell no.
Nyla just stood up.
Bitch, you're not gonna get me with that. Oh. Right.
1, 2, and nope.
Britt's like,
Britt
no.
kicked out.
Barely. She barely. I don't think her shoulders really left the ground, but okay.
It works. What's Nyla doing? What has she got?
What
are you gonna hit her with a pad? Oh, that's gonna hurt. It's like hitting somebody with a pillow. Oh, roll up! 2 and Rose kicks out.
That was a surprise fruit roll up from Britt Baker.
Maybe we will get a 3 count.
Oh, she kneed her in the face.
A big kick, wasn't it?
I don't know. I thought it was a knee.
Another one.
Oh, I guess that was a kick. Well, you know what? At least Nyla's giving Britt a run for her money. Usually she just beats people and no
shit rolls her up. 1, 2, and I guess the referee.
Oh, she gonna try it again?
Okay, lockjaw.
But if she's
so close to the ropes, it won't matter, will it? No, she's rolling her away from the ropes. That's smart.
She's like, all right, I got my hand. Here it goes. It's going in. No, don't.
I've played this game before.
Ew.
Come on, just put it in there.
Ew.
They're like,
gross. Vindicator's like, such a BS match. Nyla should have ended this in 5 minutes.
She still might.
The unsanitary dentist is getting the glorified Spawn of Flair treatment.
Here we go, Nyla.
Getting her ass beat.
Uh-oh. She gonna reverse this?
Oh.
No. Oh, shit, a sit-down powerbomb.
I think she hurt her hole and her arm.
That's enough.
Her arm
1,
and her hole.
2, and 3. No. Britt kicked out.
What?
I can never tell because the referee, like, kind of just stops. So I'm like, did he hit the ground or did he just stop?
He stopped. Javen's like, when's the... Oh, I already answered that. Raleigh says, wonder when Samoa Joe gonna wrestle. He's injured, but great he's on the WWE bump today chatting to Big E. I didn't even know
you can
that
actually
he was still
Google
injured.
that. If you Google that right now on Google and type that in, there's an actual answer to that question. I did not read it, but it did say that he answered when he will be back.
I didn't know that Samoa Joe was so much injured that he still had to be on commentary.
Yeah, I don't know if he's still injured, but he did give a thing on when he'll be back, but I didn't read it. There! She's not getting up this time.
She better not. That's just weird.
Nyla Rose!
Nyla Rose beat Britt Baker, everybody! Damn!
The native beast. I was wondering how Baker was going to win
Britt Baker.
And I just didn't see her winning it.
Damn. Wow. That
The United States Finals.
All right, I know everybody wants to riot. Please don't riot.
Riho or Thunder Rosa? That's who she's going to wrestle. It's going to be Riho again. We've seen that.
Travis's favorite is going to happen. Little itty-bitty Riho against giant Nyla Rose.
We've seen it for the first ever. That was the first ever championship match for the women.
It was. Javen says he might never return to wrestling. I don't know. Raleigh's like, should be good match. 7th pay-per-view. Guessing you will be doing a live stream?
Absolutely.
Yes, we will be here for that.
On the 7th. That's how we roll, you know.
Javen says, okay, thanks. I'm going to go to Joe's stream. I'll be back. All right.
All right. Yeah, because it's an
says,
NXT /
like an
AEW
NXT
one.
dead. Oh.
DD.
Ugh.
Dead.
Chris kind of like, no. Vindicator's like, finally, damn, Nyla, you did not earn your paycheck tonight. I thought she did. I mean, she literally worked it well.
Look at this. Tully Blanchard going to be wrestling next week.
Is he okay?
No more swindling paychecks. He's going to earn them.
He has to earn his paycheck now. Who's he going to wrestle? What's his face?
It's a 6-man tag. So, yeah,
oh,
they're going
so it's against the little boy.
Yeah, but it's...
He's going to have to throw him around.
Right.
Whatever his name is.
Marko
Stunt.
Old Marko.
Top guy's supposed to do top guy shit. Nice, top guy shit. Chris is like, Taya Conti should have one. Britt Baker should have one. This is BS.
It's tough. Where's the riots? What buildings are we going to start burning?
Burn them down. Don't burn your house down, though.
Yeah, don't start at your own house.
Start at somebody else's house. Grant Tillman's like, got some grapes. You got grapes?
Yummy.
Good deal. Grapes are good.
Tully Blanchard. March 3rd. That's another huge match.
This?
Yeah, Tully Blanchard's return. That'll probably be the main event. They'll have to put Shaq earlier in the show. A former 4 Horseman back in the ring.
Yeah, that's amazing. Gee whizzers.
He got kicked out of the NWA or WCW or whatever for doing coke.
That's awesome. He's like, I like me some white powder. Samoa's like, yes, Chris, it's complete BS. Guess Samoa's not happy about him not winning either.
That's on March 15th. He has a wrestling license in AEW.
Basically, if he wanted to, he could.
Yes, Shaq will be wrestling. And of course, they have to do a 10-man tag team.
But the Dark Order doesn't have Hangman Page in that little group, so it's just the Dark Order versus...
Max Caster and number 10. I don't even know who Max Caster is. Is he in Hybrid?
No.
Oh, okay.
He's the other group. The rappers. The ones that come out and rap.
Starts with a P, doesn't it?
Possibly.
So many matches coming up on the 7th. I'm excited about that. Revolution.
Vindicator's like, no, I want to see Tully versus Sting in a rocking chair or walking stick on a pole match. That is how they earn their sanctioned handouts. Whatever, I want to see him battle in Rascals. Dude, what the fuck's your problem? Ooh.
Look at that.
What's even
Karrion Kross coming out right now.
Rascals? And they have canes as like their javelins? And they have to like zoom at each other in their little rascals? And see who can knock the other one off their little rascal? That's funny. With their cane. That's hilarious. Twilight Sparkle is like, there he is. There is who?
Karrion
White?
Kross.
Karrion Kross?
Beating up Santos Escobar outside.
He's like, have a truck. Oh, I hurt myself.
Well, they were going to jump him, I think. 'Cause she was out. She was in the ring. Or she was walking to the ring. The smoke was happening and the bird was flying behind her. Her entrance. And then this started happening outside. Holy boobies. So look over there and there was a girl with ginormous knockers. That's all I saw. Did you see that?
Chris O'Connor says, is it time for the massacre yet?
You've seen it before.
Claws. Rosella says NXT dab. Rally says Fastlane in March 2, along with AEW pay-per-view in March. Sometimes not sure on the date. Have to check when.
7th and 21st.
Garland is middle of March, I think.
Yeah, Fastlane is the 21st. Revolution is the 7th in the States. If you're overseas, then it'd be the next day for both of those.
Yeah. But yeah, AEW's is March 7th, which is not this Sunday coming up, but the next Sunday.
Right. It's 11 days away.
And Fastlane pay-per-view is whatever he said.
The 21st. It's 3.5 weeks away. Mm-hmm. 3 weeks from this Sunday. 2 weeks from Evolution. Or Revolution, not Evolution. So they're just fighting next to a delivery truck or something.
I guess.
Is the fender missing? Or is it just... Oh.
Paint?
They got it all taken apart. Like you can just rip a mirror off like that.
There's paint on it or something.
He's got a pick. Where the hell would you get an ice pick?
I guess he's going to try to start it.
I got a pickaxe, you know. I just happen to have one laying around. Oh, Escobar comes out the driver's side. Look at this.
Connor's like, it's time. Come on, Cross. I'm just not sure why he's attacking.
Oh, shit. That's got to hurt. That's like getting hit by a truck.
Well, if you take the truck and hit them, then it's the same thing.
Right. That's the elbow or shoulder he hurt.
True, but why is
Escobar
Santos
very wise. Instead of just staying on him.
Yeah. So he's talking instead. Weird. Rally's
Phantasma.
like, Tully's not wrestled for years, has he?
No, like 30 years. This will be the comeback of this. This is like Goldberg coming back. This is huge.
Says, I like Arn Anderson. He's great. Love his podcast. He did a cool spine buster on one of the Dark Order once. Looked cool.
I bet it did. He did it the best. You know, Bobby Roode, he taught Bobby Roode, and Bobby Roode does it now. So you ever watch Bobby Roode in WWE do it? That spine buster is Arn Anderson's. The Murder Hawk.
Everybody dies. On AEW, we've got our main event happening.
I know. It's going to be so hard to pay attention to both of these main events. There's some good wrestling going on right now. Although they're not even in a ring over here. El Del Tal Phasma, or whatever their name is, and Santos Escobar beating the shit out of Karrion.
Beating the crap out of Karrion Kross.
Karrion's now they're gonna carry him back in. Now they can get it in the ring. Now we can have our match actually start.
This is dumb.
No, this is how you wrestle.
No, I mean I don't understand it. Like, so now they're trying to make it out like Karrion Kross can't be this badass because
you're getting beat up by 3 dudes. Not very many guys can beat up 3 guys. It's not Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Maybe they shouldn't have gangs in NXT then.
They've had gangs in wrestling since I can remember.
Ducky's like 1-1 Britt on the Ugly Man. What?
1-1. Be nice.
Vindicator's like, so the only thing this Cross and Escobar match is missing is Ortiz and Santana jumping in, give a DDT on a randomly placed woodshop table.
Oh, shit.
Oh, Vindicator.
Cross just threw both Phantasma through the glass.
Escobar's little lackeys are there.
Look behind her. Or behind him is her.
Yeah.
Not that she's going to do anything.
But he threw those guys through the
glass. Oh, he just poked him right in the throat.
Choked him.
Shit.
With a thing. Anyways, we haven't started on AEW, but it's happening over there on AEW.
Is he going to pin him already? What? No. Okay. All right. Lance Archer, Rey Fenix. The B match for sure, by the way. Yeah. Now, these guys have tag teamed with each other for a couple weeks, and now they are facing each other. Lance Archer, Rey Fenix, and we know Rey Fenix can just bring it.
Rey Fenix, that was funny shit.
He's like rubbing his face on him.
He like came up to Lance Archer's chest and like laid against his chest and like smiled like he was hugging him. That was pretty funny, actually.
Big right hand by Archer.
Oh,
Archer throws him into the ropes. Oh, shit. Phoenix is explosive.
Britt or Nyla? Nyla Rose won.
Nyla Rose won it.
Won that one. Not Britt. Riot. Raleig's like, I watch you guys, so didn't see it. Oh, I'm sorry.
That's bad. Sorry.
Says only 20 minutes left, went fast, didn't it? Did you like Raw Monday? Everyone's saying it's the best Raw for ages.
It is. It was a really good Raw, wasn't it?
It was pretty good because they didn't do a lot of recaps. Although they didn't have a lot more wrestling.
Not a lot of recaps at all, and they usually do recaps to fill in the time. They did not have a lot of wrestling, but at the same time, they filled it with the segments. And it just worked out great. But AEW is doing fantastic tonight also. Tonight went by quick.
Mm-hmm. Chris O'Connor's like, get a table, right?
Rey Fenix going to get his mask ripped off? No.
Vindicator's
Archer's not
like,
disrespectful.
Lance will dominate Ray just like Baron Corbin dominated some guy named Ray who once wore adult diapers over his wrestling gear.
That wasn't too long ago. It's a little bit different Ray here, though. This Ray's never been at that level. Archer just fell down and hit his shoulder a little bit. Oh shit! Phoenix flew out into the crowd.
Oh, God. I heard his butt bone. I heard his butt bone a little bit there. Holy shit. I don't think that was supposed to happen, but...
Woo. He's like, why not?
But he basically landed on his butt. Not really his feet, JR. Or Tony. Or whoever said that.
He could have sat there on the rail. That would have been funnier.
Uh-huh.
Jake Roberts just walks out of the way. A lot of good sportsmanship going to happen in this one.
Jesus. Jake's all like...
Oh, is Jake going to trip him?
He's like, I can't even get up here.
Jake did. Jake is... what's he... Oh, God! Phoenix down to the platform.
So, Jake's having a hard time walking, so I wonder if he's drunk.
He could be. He is a drug addict in the past. I don't know if he still is. I probably shouldn't start rumors like that.
God.
Oh, God!
Oh, thank God.
Dad, I'm glad he got over. Like, he's not rotating.
I mean, I get it that, you know, shouldn't swindle paychecks and shit, but these guys are old, so you gotta be careful. That's fucking scary.
Jake's like, it wasn't even me. It wasn't me.
I don't even know what you're talking about. The ref did it.
And just on the counter. It wasn't me. And it's over. It wasn't me. I'm in here in the shower.
I didn't eat the Cheetos. Wasn't me.
Okay, the original song.
Chris was like, well, I had a feeling Santos was going to have an advantage because it's no DQ. Well, yeah, because then he can have his buddies help him out. And Vindicator's like, Raw had terrible matches except for Lashley versus Strowman, which was a rehash. Vindicator, we know that you're always negative about everything. We understand your plight in life.
He's like, I think I left like an hour early, didn't I?
Javen's like, I'm back. Legato getting destroyed by Karrion Kross.
Absolutely.
He is getting destroyed, kind of, but Karrion Kross isn't doing so great either. He's got 3 against him, so it doesn't really help.
Lance Archer's beating up Rey Fenix over on AEW. Scarlett Bordeaux's all sorts of upset because she can't do anything. As it's 3-on-1.
Mm-hmm. She should just go over and give him a tarot reading. Tell him that ghosts are going to come get him.
Either that or just show him her boobs.
Mm-hmm.
That'll floor him for a minute. It's hard to think when you see those things.
And Dougie's like, boo! Tony Khan has no brain cells. Would put over a man other than the future. I honestly think that they don't let Britt win because of Adam. Tony calling himself a genius, more like a stubborn loser.
Yeah, that's bold. There is some lawsuits going on in the United States, across the United States, about that same exact argument. We don't need to really have that argument in here, but I did see that there has been a few in Massachusetts that have been filed. Oh! Under Title IX. If you guys know what Title IX is.
No.
Title IX is a women's sports program in colleges.
Oh.
So the women can have equal access as the men?
To what?
Sports?
They have equal access to sports.
Right. They had equal access to sports.
Oh, they don't anymore because of the president and his little thing about saying how they should allow other
But anyways, it is not our argument, so we'll let that play out in the courts. But I do see your argument. So Archer still on top of Phoenix. Is Phoenix going to have any offense in this match? He's got to get an upper hand at least once.
He's actually saying that they're not letting Britt win because of her relationship with Adam Cole.
They said because of a man.
Adam.
Before.
Tony Khan has no brain cells. Would put over a man than the future. I honestly think they don't
put over a man, which
let
is
Britt
Nyla.
win because of Adam.
Right. Put over a man, which is Nyla, because of Adam. Is all I'm saying.
Raleigh says AEW is great. Rey Fenix and Pentagón Jr. are amazing.
Yeah, Pentagon's in trouble for a while.
Ricochet can also do that. Did you ever see Ricochet jump over the corner of the ring to the outside? Amazing.
Yeah, we just watched somebody do that last week too. That wasn't Ricochet, and it was pretty amazing. Was it in that? Was that in AEW or NXT?
I don't remember.
For some reason I was thinking it was in AEW. Somebody did that. It was amazing though. Yeah, absolutely. Jumping over the corner.
Dougie's like, what has Britt honestly done to you, Tony? You need to grow up and grow a set. Maybe she gave him a bad crown. Maybe he doesn't like her dental work, so he's punishing her. I don't know.
It's one of those tough things in the country. It's hard to go either way. It's one of those catch-22s where no matter what you do, it's wrong. Oh, shit! Ray's just slapping away. It didn't even phase Archer.
What does your pelvic bone tell you you are? That's what they should go off of.
You're going to get us banned. Up. Big clothesline.
A truck with Texas tags. Is that where he's from? Is Texas?
Absolutely. Big Texan. I think they both are. These two wrestled together. And they were both the top guys in the free agency at the time.
Excuse me.
And WWE signed him and AEW signed him. That's pretty funny that they're both going on main events right now.
That is pretty funny.
Although Cross isn't main eventing the main roster. But he is main eventing tonight. That's his only opportunity that he's had, so.
Right. Smells like Tony Khan is the forbidden door. Someone lock it, please. Ew.
Oh, right into the ring. Barricade there. Phoenix in hurt. You know, he's been hurt the whole time.
Rey Fenix?
Yes, I mean, Archer can't just dominate the whole match. How much time we got left?
Well, he didn't there for a minute.
We still got plenty
he attacked
of
him
time
on the
left.
outside and then fell over the barricade.
Yeah, we got plenty of time.
The best high flyer.
Is he the
All of
best high
wrestling.
flyer? It would be exciting to see him wrestle somebody
That can high
like
fly?
Ricochet or somebody along those lines.
Right. Raleigh says, who's your fave wrestlers on AEW, guys? Female and guys. Jericho and Britt Baker, but Serena Deeb is great too.
There's so many good girls in there and
Hikaru Shida.
guys. She likes Shida. I like Anna Jay. I like Teconte.
And I like Adam Page as for the guys.
Obviously Jericho. I like MJF. One of the best talkers. Trying to think if there's somebody that I'm forgetting that I just love. Rey Fenix all the way over.
Oh, he's
I mean, I love Lance Archer. He's top guy. Brian Cage, I got the most excited about when he came back.
True.
I almost lost my voice for 2 days.
He was excited.
I had to do Monday Night Raw the next night, too. I was like, or not next night. It was 2 days away. Because that's when they had their pay-per-views on Saturdays.
Is she bringing in the power? Is that why she's doing her weird thing over there?
Oh, is she?
I guess She's over there doing weird stuff, so I just figured she was
like seances and shit.
doing some power stuff for
Phoenix trying to use muscle. I don't understand that. Why would you try to use muscle against the big man?
Just use
your
momentum
speed
against him.
What would Bruce Lee do here? Oh, double stomp on the back of the head.
He would give him the 5-point death tap.
Yeah, that one.
The 5-point, whatchamacallit.
The 1-inch punch.
Whatever poke. That's it.
Oh.
Death poke.
Karrion Kross with the W over there. I thought they were going to go over.
That's really weird. I wonder if they're pulling something else out for the last few minutes.
Maybe.
What are we going to see over on NXT? They've ended that match. Karrion Kross won against Santos Escobar. Hopefully that's over with because he's the 205 champion and he needs to just fight 205 guys. And holy shit. They're like, can we give you a close-up of fucking Scarlett Bordeaux's ass?
That's why they call her the smoke show.
Like, thank you? No? Anyways, we got still got Rey Fenix and Lance Archer
in trouble.
in their match. Looks like the Lance Archer, the monster, is going to get him.
Hey, I mean, just the Murder Hawk is on fire in Fuego.
In Fuego. Anyways, Luke's out there. Hey, Luke, how's it going, man? So sorry, I've been modding for a 34-hour charity stream. Sweet, and it just ended. Stopping in to say hi. Well, hey, thanks for stopping in for a minute.
Yeah, Karrion Kross just knocked out Santos Escobar.
Yeah, Karrion Kross went over there on NXT.
Here it is, the Murder Hawk walking all the way
Archer
across.
Walking and
Woo!
Oh,
he didn't see the Undertaker do that. 1, 2, and so close. Holy shit, he did like a moonsault off the middle on the top rope. Cole coming out.
Oh, they got to show some of the Undisputed Era fallout, huh? Poor Rey
I thought
Fenix.
Adam Cole was going to come out to the ring.
Not sure that would feel good. Being thrown around and then landed on by a giant.
Right?
Chris is like, this kind of remind me of the Boneyard match. Dougie, too, is like, Big Show. What? Big Show wasn't even on the show. Wow, Tony is a lying twig with no brain cells. And Travis, I'm calling Nyla Rose man because she looks weird. I'm going on a riot. This is boring. Clap, clap. Too funny. Oh, that's funny. Well, we all have our opinions out there, and that's all right. And it's all right that he's posting stuff like that, Luke. It's fine. They can just have their opinions tonight. Not really worried about it. And Tony Khan is kind of a twig. They're just upset that Britt Baker lost and the whole women's division thing over there on AEW happened tonight. So Nyla Rose is in the finals.
Nyla Rose beat Britt Baker.
With some other peeps. And so some people are kind of upset about that, which I kind of don't blame them. It's a little bit weird.
Like I said, there's no way to win it.
Yeah, it's really strange.
But... All right. Archer into him again and over into the corner. No! Rey Fenix finally. Maybe with a little bit of offense. Is that enough to change the game?
Maybe.
Gets out of his way. Kind of tripped
Scarlett
over himself.
Is a good way to cleanse my mind from the sight of Baker. And now I can look forward to more shenanigans from KO and dancing from Bianca and Sasha. See you two then. See you for SmackDown.
See you on
then.
Monday or
Have
Friday.
A good rest of your week.
Bye-bye.
Chris was like, dude, Nyla Rose was a man. And it's true. I mean, that's just the truth. That's not making something up or anything like that. So, you know, it's just truthful statements. Nothing wrong with facts.
Right down on his neck.
Oh, shit.
Wait, did he fall? Oh, he kicked him.
He kicked him and then
I'm like,
fell.
did he just fall?
No, he kind of like kicked him, like, I don't know, ran and like barely kicked him. I don't even know what you would call that. It really wasn't even a kick. It was kind of like...
Yeah, it was a soccer kick, but on the top rope, so it was a little bit different.
Right? Dougie, just leave the mod alone. Mod, leave Dougie alone. You guys are both pretty, and you both have the right for your opinions. We get it. You guys are both pretty. So.
Lance Archer. Here
Lance
it
Archer,
is.
Oh.
Damn. Neck breaker.
A fisherman buster?
Yeah.
What
I guess.
is that?
Well, it's a fisherman's carry.
Oh.
And so, neck breaker, so we just called it a fisherman breaker.
All right. Okay, then. Jake the Snake is like, come on, man. You're supposed to be better than this. So, are they doing this so that they have a chance at something?
Yes, this is the winner
about?
of this goes to the ladder match. That ladder match is going to be at Revolution, and the winner of that is going to wrestle Darby
for the TNT
later on. Yes, but it's a number one contender ladder match later.
Well, understandable, Luke. I mean, if you gotta take the rest of the night off, don't worry about it. We only have a few minutes left of the stream, so if you want to skedaddle for the night, that's all right, man.
2 in. Oh.
Totally understand frustration. So.
Oh, LA Knight's over there talking. I'm gonna have to come back and watch that.
Just take a breather. It's all right.
Oh shit! Phoenix had him on his back. I thought he literally had him right there.
He did. He had to retie his mask back up. He kind of grabbed him underneath the chin and like.
Well, I know, but he was carrying him like a fireman's carry.
So he had to redo his mask before.
You knew
shit,
that was happening. That's a lot of dude.
Well, if you want to say like a bus that will get you. No, Wesley's like, I sent you. You sent us. Nice. What did you send us? Did you send something?
Power bomb into the corner, buckle bomb into a choke slam. If Archer wins this, I mean, he can, obviously. I'm not going to be upset.
Right.
But he dominated the whole match with little teeny flashes of Ray.
So they're having the women's championship between Io Shirai and Toni Storm on NXT 2 weeks away, just so everybody kind of knows what's happening.
In 2 weeks,
there.
huh?
So they just kind of threw that up, so I just wanted to throw that out there real quick.
So is that March 15th?
2 weeks, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't know if my math was sound there, but something like
that.
Oh, shit! Got him over 1, 2, and 3.
Oh,
wow! Lance Archer flat out dominated that match.
Ray tried to keep up his...
He did good, and he made it interesting, and it was a perfect match. It was great. But Lance Archer won it like he should have.
Yes.
And dominated.
Right.
Lance Archer could be getting a solid push here pretty soon, but I do not want to see him as a TV title champion. I want to see him as a main champion.
Oh, the video he sent us in the comments. Did you comment on Raw on Monday then? Is that what you're talking about? We'll have to go back and look. I don't think I looked at the comments.
I did, and I didn't see one.
Oh. Well, that's a bummer.
I was like, oh yeah, he was going to leave me something in there, so I went and looked. Yeah. And there was nothing in there on Monday.
I think it was a video of that guy's song or entrance or...
Yeah.
Somebody's stuff.
But he might have just done it, so I'll go check it out afterwards.
Yeah. It's all right. It was an amazing match. I have to agree with you, JR.
Oh, there's the
fist bump. He gave him the
bump.
fist bump. He's like, come on, man. You got to give me the fist bump if stuff happening. So, Adam Cole's out there yakking away of what he...
We'll go ahead and
he did to O'Reilly
switch over
there.
to just...
Luna says, see you Friday, everyone. All right, Luna, God bless you. Like a night to you all out there. Please stay safe. Yes, you guys also... No, Wilson's like, I think YouTube really hates me because I sent you the video. I don't know if it really hates you.
And there's a good chance that, like, you might have to put some words with it or something and then separate it, possibly.
Oh, okay. Awesome, Luke. I'll take a look at it. EvilBot's like Johnny won or Dexter Loomis. Oh, well, Dexter won, by the way, EvilBot. Dexter Loomis won on NXT earlier.
He basically passed him out.
He passed him out and started petting him. It was kind of creepy. So, oh, and indie wrestling is like completely in love with Dexter Loomis.
Dexter's butt.
EvilBot's like Io Shirai won or Zoe. Io Shirai retained and won.
Won that. And then they hugged each other a little bit afterwards.
Yeah, so. And then, of course, Toni Storm came out, basically, and they're going to have a match in 2 weeks.
2 weeks from today, so around the 15th.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's a question for both of us. Well, all right, then.
Or the 10th. It'll be the 10th.
The 10th.
The 10th is in 2 weeks. I figured that didn't work for
That
me
didn't
math-wise.
That number didn't jive.
Why did I? Oh, the 15th is Monday for the big guy. The big show.
For the big show.
That's the
being
AEW show starts the 15th. That AEW Elevation. I'll get my words
he's
right.
talking to
Easy
Kyle.
for me to say.
He's like, I wish that I wouldn't have done it in person. Casey won or Xia Li? Xia Li won, basically.
Yeah,
Well,
Xia Li kicked her ass so bad that they stopped the match.
yeah, so I don't know if you would consider Xia Li won,
So
or
I
if
think-
it was like a disqualification and they gave the win to Casey because of it. But anyways, she beat the crap out of her. Like, kicked her in the leg and all kinds of stuff. Oh my god, he was wrong and he hates to admit when he's wrong.
So he was
So
wrong.
you can kick him some more?
No, he's saying he made a mistake and he hates himself for it.
Oh, he hates himself and his man bun.
You know who he's going to team up with?
Finn Balor?
No, that
Oh.
dude. What's his name?
Who's the dude?
He was a football player, the kicker. I can't remember what his name was.
I don't remember.
A lot of that wrestling day stopped doing NXT because of him.
Pat McAfee?
Pat McAfee.
Oh.
McAfee was on here last week.
Oh, that's true, but we didn't hear what he said. Night Hunt Ricky. Hey, Ricky, how's it going?
Hey,
la,
Ricky.
La, la, miss me totally.
Absolutely.
Leva Bates like Adam Cole might go after the NXT championship, wouldn't he?
Is this O'Reilly? No, that's not O'Reilly.
Strong.
That's Strong. Roderick.
Pat, duh, right? Night Ricky's been in here before. Grant Tillman's like Adam Cole is doing a promo. He's trying to apologize. Chris is like Adam Cole copying Randy Orton promos. Apologizing for what he did so he can beat you up some more. Just kidding.
Everything's changed now.
So instead of going over with a wrestling match, they're going over with a promo talking.
Yes.
Which is weird.
Fantastic talkability.
But I guess. Yeah, Night Ricky's like, yes, I spammed. But you're being good now. And we appreciate that so much. I like it when you're good. I like reading comments when they aren't repeated over and over again.
Unless we're super busy. Adam, I need you to look at me.
Understand
Where are they going
it, man.
with this?
Understand this.
Kyle is going to heal.
And I made the slow mode thing happen. Well. Thanks for making
Here
us
he
grow.
comes.
Who is it? Oh, it's Finn Balor. Oh, I don't know.
You don't know that music?
Not normally. We don't listen to this stuff very often, so I don't really know it off.
Well,
the
he was
top
on.
of
He
my
was
head.
on the main roster. Oh God.
Evil Bot's like, we should see Adam Cole versus Randy Orton in a wrestling match. Should we?
That
though?
could happen in the next 2 or
Adam
3
Cole's
years.
like tiny.
Oh.
Oh, Strong's like, I'll save you. How dare? Oh shit.
They're
oh,
kind of
what the-
spilling out with each other here. Shit,
Finn's
Balor's
like, I'll
all
kick
sorts of
your
violent.
ass too. I don't think Balor likes any of them.
I think Balor's too
Cole's like,
too
I'll
violent.
save you.
Super kick.
Super kick to your
Bam!
face,
Balor
face.
done.
Ooh, well, he has that really weak jaw.
He does have a weak jaw.
So you got to be real careful when you got weak jaws.
What's gonna happen here? Oh shit! He attacked his own friend. Roderick Strong just attacked Adam Cole.
Grant Tillman's
On
like,
purpose.
Baylor Boy is here. He is out there.
Now he's regretting it also. There's so much weird stuff going on. Like, I didn't mean to punch you, but I kind of did. I don't know. I feel bad.
I'm sorry, Roddy. That is like a creepy
I want
nickname.
things to go back to normal, he said. I don't want this anymore.
I just want it to be normal. I haven't been anything without fish.
He said, I'm sorry. So they going to hug each other?
They're going to hug it out. They're going to bro hug. Ew, gross.
Bro it out.
Ew, disgusting. At least he lost his man bun. Ricky's like, oops, and question marks? Question marks? What are we questioning? Adam Cole's decisions about crying on air? I question it also.
It's my fault. I shouldn't have hit you.
Oh,
what the hell is going on?
I barf. I think I'm gonna barf. Blah.
You're my brother.
I love you. He's gonna hit him or something stupid. Oh no,
It's
he's
weird.
hugging him.
I figured they would save that one. I mean, why would he come out and apologize to O'Reilly and then beat up Roderick Strong?
I don't know because
I guess he still could though.
I don't.
He's gonna do it right now if they're gonna. Yeah, they're still here. So.
Oh my lord, how dumb.
When he gets up, he's gonna do the super kick.
There
Oh, right to the groin!
Whoa.
He got it. He nut punched him.
Ew, seriously. Twilight Sparkle's like, well, I'm gone.
You're
also.
so
Let's go,
stupid. You're stupid.
Oh God.
You're dead to me.
Oh man, what a jerk face.
Oh,
super kick to the face.
Adam
low
Cole
blows.
turning heel.
Jeez Louise.
We just watched this like a week and a half ago or whatever. We're all surprised. Like, he just turned heel.
Oh
It's
my
like,
God, he's so mean, and then he's all nice, and then he's mean. He's like a Sour Patch Kid. He's like a Sour Patch Kid. Evilbot's like Finn Balor. Ricky's like, Adam is a jerk. But Evilbot's like, Finn Balor versus Adam Cole? Maybe. Sunset Shimmer to you. Got it. Come on, Trixie. Low blow from Grant Tillman. Ricky's like, I mean, turn or not. Oh, I don't know, right? The girl is crying. Yeah, he was crying out there. But not really. It was a big joke. Ha, ha, ha. How exciting. Anyways, that's the end of the shows for tonight. NXT ended with some promos. And, of course, Adam Cole making sure that everybody knows that he's a bad guy.
It is. Yeah, over.
Pretty sure the Undisputed Era is no more. Their era is done. Complete. Finito. Done.
Fantastical.
Okay. Is that it?
Yeah.
Smells like NXT TakeOver sold out. Like, what do you mean sold out? Like, they're having their...
I don't even know if they're going to have another...
sold out, or...
Is it the name of a pay-per-view? I didn't even know...
NXT TakeOver?
I didn't know they were having another sold-out takeover. I don't even know when the next NXT TakeOver is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, have no idea.
Mine's not right here.
Yeah. Anyway, so we will say goodnight for tonight. Hey, thanks everybody for joining us tonight for NXT and AEW, mostly AEW. We appreciate it. Everybody have a great rest of your evening. And please join us on Friday for some SmackDown. We'll
Same
see
bat
what the
time,
fall's going to
same
be
bat
on there
channel.
after everything that happened with, the pay-per-view on Sunday. So let's see what's going to happen there. Everybody join us, and we'll see you then. So thanks again for watching Wrestling Gab. Good night, everybody. Bye.
Bye-bye.